What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we simultaneously cast live to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and the multiverse. What is going on, multiverse? I have no idea, Todd, if anybody is in there or not, but I'm going to assume there is. And if you cannot catch us live, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. And, Todd, way we do it now, if you cannot catch us live, you can still win something, because we always give away a multitude of shit on this show, and we're going to give it away to the people that can't make it live. You have a chance to win something afterwards by commenting on the video afterwards and winning something special. But before we go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian partner from the great Northwest, my Canadian counterpart and the two-time defending thumb wrestling champion and the winner of the Golden Thumb Award, Todd Jackson. What's going on? Let's see that big thumb, man. I want to see.
Hi, diddly ho, diddly.
Is it true that you are the two-time defending thumb wrestling champion?
I've decided that nothing you say is true.
Oh my God. So if anybody doesn't know, I write these openings for Todd literally minutes before the show starts. Like I put as little as thought in this as I possibly can, if you can't tell. And I have no idea where this one came from. Like I have no idea. Like I was started to giggle to myself when I was writing, and I was like, Todd, I have no idea. I don't even know.
How did they come up with this?
I have no clue. I really don't. I'm like, where would you even come up with something like that to even, like, I have no idea.
I have no idea, yeah. You drink too much before the show. I think that's what it all boils down to.
I gotta tell you, it's getting harder and harder to come up with new and exciting ways to introduce you. You know, and I don't want to use anything over again. I mean, I got to come up with newer stuff. I have to put more thought into it. That's the issue.
We are on episode 8, so it's definitely getting more and more difficult.
Episode 80.
80 today.
Holy crap, dude. Congratulations, man.
That's crazy.
Congratulations on 80 episodes of this.
Yeah, that's a big number, man.
Crazy show.
For almost every single week. We've missed 1 week.
Missed
80 episodes.
1 week. And it was D's fault we missed 1 week.
That's true. It's always D's
What's up, D?
Nothing.
What's going on? Hey, happy congratulations on 80 episodes. 80 episodes. That's pretty damn good, man.
Matches your age, right?
Now, we talked about that you can call older people emotional people's age. You are not old enough to start making fun of my age.
That's right.
Hey, I've got natural highlights in my hair, dude. That gives me the right to freaking do that.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
That's funny. Natural highlights.
Are you
natural
old enough to
they
remember?
Are not gray hairs. They are
you
natural
old enough to remember the show Silver Spoons?
Of course, dude.
Oh, what a good show. What
Rick Schroeder? Wasn't he the star?
Schroeder, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Way to go. Silver Spoons. Aaron Gray was in that show. And if you're old enough to remember that show, you might remember another show that Aaron Gray was in called Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
And she was Major Wilma Deering in Buck Rogers. I'm the biggest fucking nerd in the planet, yo. Because I know that shit. Oh, man. But I loved Buck Rogers. I mean, I don't know. Is anybody else old enough to remember freaking Buck Rogers? But I loved everything about that show, even the annoying little freaking robot Tweaky. Even him, it was like cool.
Yeah, right.
Man, they killed that show. They killed that show way too early.
Yeah.
Buck Rogers was a badass, man. Badass. So what's going on, guys? How was your week? You okay, D?
Yeah, no, you're just funny.
I know.
Week was good. Week was busy.
Have you been doing any virtual reality at all?
And I have done a lot of virtual reality, which trying to sneak it in as much as I can. But I played a game called Silhouette this week. There's a review dropping tomorrow.
You did.
Very cool game. Hand tracking.
Did you when you commentated on your video? Did you do it in like a smug French accent?
I did not. I should have.
That would have been cool. If you did the whole video in like a smarmy, French accent, that would have been super cool.
You the past since you make the hand puppets use the shadows.
Okay, never mind. Don't fucking do that again.
Come on.
I think that's more German than French.
I'm not even sure what the hell that
I don't know
was.
what that was.
And you're freaking
Yeah.
French, mood. Oh man.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Assassin32 in chat said I did some farming. I did do some farming with Farm Tractor Simulator.
That's right, you did. Yeah.
That was an interesting. You got to watch the video. It is absolutely hilarious. It is an interesting game. I think it has some potential for an audience. It's not my audience, but
yeah. Did you? So, like, let me ask you this. So, if I played it, would I have like freaked out in it and
you would have
like,
lost your mind,
gone a rant, or would I have been laughing at it like or something like that? Is it like
you would have lost
funny
your
at
mind,
least, or-
ranted.
Really?
Yeah, it's an Asian port from Asian headsets over to Quest, and the translation is so bad that. And they left it in with bad translations. Like, how hard is it to hire an English person to translate it for you? At least to fix your translation.
Oh, no.
Would have been simple, but yeah. And
this is
some of the goats that were like possessed, and oh my god, it was funny.
It was
Flying
possessed
cows and-
goats?
Oh, you got to watch the video, man. It's hilarious.
I don't watch our stuff. What are you talking about? Oh man, I can't watch our stuff because my YouTube channel is filled up with everybody and their brother doing a freaking PlayStation VR 2 review and a Call of the Mountain review, and you know, holy moly, the freaking floodgates were open today.
PSVR 2-A-Palooza, I think you said.
Oh my god, 5 a.m. I started getting pings on my phone from all the freaking people in Europe and over, you know, in the different time zones, dropping all their videos, and I'm like, man, I mean, it's a lot.
Hard.
It's a lot, dude. It's like,
yeah.
It's a lot.
We knew it was
like,
coming.
I'm excited for I'm excited for PlayStation VR 2. This was a lot today. It was like it was almost too much, right? It was like a little overboard. I mean, oh man. No, D, not overboard.
No,
you're
no,
it's like scratching your itch.
Dude, I'm rearing to go because I got a lovely little email here a little while ago. Guess what got shipped and is getting here
on the 22nd
on the release date.
What do you think? You're better than me because I didn't get
mine?
Because
I got the email, so let me enjoy this moment.
I will.
I can.
I will.
I got an email. We can't order from Sony up here in Canada. We have to order from Amazon or Best Buy or something like that. So I ordered from Amazon because they got a really good return policy. So I thought, you know what? For some reason, if I don't like it, I can always send it back. And they told me that I won't get it till March 4th.
What?
So I canceled my order today. And then I went to Best Buy and I bought it there instead. And at Best Buy, I should get it on the 22nd. Same as UD.
Wow.
Wow, you got lucky, bro. So. Super lucky. I would have been in tears today if I had gotten that message.
I did. I was not. I wasn't like upset. I was angry. I saw that. I was like, "Oh my god, that's not right."
Wait, you got angry?
So, yeah. Well, can I see your
Canadian angry? Really?
I want to see a Canadian
really not
angry.
That angry.
Canadian angry is like, I'm kind of pissed.
Like,
I'm kind of pissed, eh?
I just want my PlayStation.
Oh, you're not allowed to get angry as a Canadian. You're allowed to get like mildly miffed. That's about it.
I think that's what we call angry. Just a term.
You're like, wow, I lost my cool.
Wow, damn.
I said shit, dude. I was mad.
So I put out a TikTok today because I was on the PlayStation VR hype, and I don't have a PlayStation VR 2.
You put a TikTok out? Really?
So I put
a
a fast forward 40-second TikTok of me unboxing my PlayStation, getting Demio installed, ready to play PSVR 2.
Nice. You did it on your own TikTok or on our TikTok?
Yeah, no, on ours.
Damn, I really don't watch any of our shit.
I say apparently. I work hard on this crap, man.
Completely missed it. You got to let me know these things happen. I should probably subscribe to that channel. It's probably
you probably should follow me or follow our channel. Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Todd? We are like how many subscribers are we from 40,000?
I think
we are 40 subscribers from 4,000.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's
getting close.
We had a really good 2022 for subscribers to our channel. I think we gained over like 3,000 plus subs.
Yeah, we went from 800 to 3,700 or something like that.
That's a good year, man. We're so close. It would have been nice to hit it for tonight, but I think we'll definitely hit it for next week. We'll do.
Think so.
Maybe we'll do a 4,000 celebration for next week. But guys, let's do what we always do, and let's say hello to all these amazing people in chat. I got to go all the way back up to the top and see Assassin32 says it's like magic. Do you know who else likes magic? My mom. Magic Johnson. She's a big basketball fan.
Big basketball fan.
Tasselhoff is here. He says, "Yo, what is up, Tass? How you doing?" Virtual Steve. Kyle Kitchings has no other name in his title, but Kyle Kitchings looks strange when I just see that, Todd.
Oh,
Very strange.
maybe he's having a bad day.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like he says, "Yo, what it do?" He's like, I don't know. Just he seems subdued when he doesn't have something in his name.
Maybe it's not really him.
Could be. Maybe it's like a fake Kyle Kitchings. Maybe he should put in there, Kyle, I'm fake Kyle Kitchings, or Kyle,
right.
I'm like not the real Kyle Kitchings. Al Kazam is here. Bluebell is here. Michelle B. VR Spry Guy. Wolveraza. Radio Runt is here. Yo. What's up, Radio Runt? Techno Glitch is here. Let's see who else we got. Mickey Burr. Mike Newton is back, guys. Mike Newton is back from the UK, and he is back with us and be able to catch the show live. Super cool. Welcome back, Mike. Destiny 11 is here. The handy capable gamer. How you doing? 6 days left. Hell yeah. Getting very close. Did I say Brandon VR? I may have, not sure. Let's see. Whiny Witch is here. Hello. Mr. Lord Beavis. What's up? What's up, Mr. Lord Beavis? How are you doing? I did say Wolveraza, I'm pretty sure. Echo into the Future. Let's see. Who else we got? Wow. Lots of chatting going on. We have a Chi-Town D sighting. I did say Chi-Town. Just for you, T.
So
Wow.
proud of you.
Yeah.
She's gonna
Hussein
cry.
X is here. Creeper Betty is here. Happy Friday Eve, VR fam. Absolutely happy Friday Eve. I love Thursdays. We have a Rattlehead 9026, Chris 9989, Todd. Orland Hooper's here. Orland Hooper's jacked, yo. Damn, it feels so good to have that, Todd. Damn, that's good. That's good. Alex VR is here. He says, I love Q2C, VR gamer. Oh, man, thank you.
We love you, Alex.
We love you, bro. For sure we do. Let's see. Who else do we got? Araneth is here. Mind Jive. Alex VR says, what the F was your mic, Todd?
I don't know if he's noticed me using this. I've used this
Probably
mic for
hasn't.
3 episodes now. 3 or
Yeah,
4
right?
Yeah.
Fourth Wall Breaker is here. Awesome Tatum. Pico Guy is here. Welcome. Chris 9989, I think I said. Michelle B, I think I said. I am Dickel. What is up? Dickel Salas Pineda is in the house.
We have a Facebook user sighting. Hello, Facebook user.
I wish we would know the Facebook users. Dark Angel is here. What is going on, Dark Angel? How are you?
We've got Joseph Alcantara and Bearbo on Facebook.
Oh, what's up?
Awesome stuff.
What's up? Let's see. Chatty is here. Test. Hi from Japan, dude. Test is here and says hi from Japan. Hell yeah. Holy crap.
Awesome.
Yeah. Kubo 92. Man, there's just so many. Chris Oakes, Rob Perry. Substatic is here. What is up, Substatic? How you doing? We have a Sadly It's Bradley sighting. What is up, Brad? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good week. I know Bradley was getting excited, like, so earlier in the week before everybody and their brother did a PlayStation 2 review, we had the teardowns of the PlayStation VR 2 and the controllers. Did you see that video?
I did. Yeah.
To me, that was as
sick.
cool or cooler than everybody else doing their video. And I know Brad was super excited about the teardowns. That's like right up his alley, right?
It was neat to see how much like kind of empty space is in the headset. Like
I know.
It's a
I thought it
tiny
was
little mechanism
cool.
inside the monster face thing, right? So
I just thought it was cool to see how it comes apart. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they don't, there's like, these things aren't
And the
meant to
cord
really
is replaceable.
Yeah, it is. It's not really easy, but it's replaceable. Yeah. Annoyingly Unknowable is here. Nice. Just said subbed. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Awesome Tatum says 4K. Too easy. Yeah. I wish it was easy. No spam in the kitchen. Nick Thompson is here. What is up, man? B Sharp is here. What is going on, Brian? How are you doing, bro? Says, hey guys, any thoughts on the new Walkabout Golf DLC? We do. We absolutely love it. I literally think it's probably my number 2 course, right behind the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah. That one's still your number 1, hey?
I think so. I think I like the look of this one better, especially the new one better, the Atlantis one better. especially the
detail
night
though, and
the night version. But I liked playing the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea better because I think the course itself is better.
That's true. I might agree with you there. We have a new person from Facebook, Joe Dia. I don't recognize this person, so welcome to the show. He says, "How do I get on tonight's giveaways in Facebook?" All you have to do is chat. So you're entered because you chatted.
Yeah.
And D puts your name in a little spreadsheet that pops up on a wheel in front of me, and then we spin for giveaways.
Yeah, and the biggest thing with those is make sure you have to hang out and make sure you if you do win, make sure you message Todd to get a key. So we don't know we won't go
Can't
chasing
chase you
people.
down.
Yeah, you have to message Todd and let him know that you won, and he will then get your key out to you, and you'll be playing. Man, we have some cool stuff to give away. We're going to talk about here in a minute. Let me just finish this list because it's freaking super long. We got Mepper is here. What is going on? Mepper, Artful is here. Bearball Man, the Chosen Gamer. Holy crap, Todd. D, can you handle all these people? The Epic Red
Dude,
Knight
I'm
is
done
here.
already. I'm sitting back. I'm
She's
relaxed.
relaxing.
I'm
man.
as much as I can with the side hurt.
Unknowingly Unknowable says you guys are cool. Of course we
thank
are.
you.
Hell yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I thank you very much for everybody for being here. If I missed you, I do apologize, but it's probably D and Todd's fault, not mine.
We have a
in any
Z-Storm
way.
sighting again. We can't skip Z-Storm.
Oh, Z-Storm sighting in Twitch. I missed.
Nerd.
He's in Twitch. Yep. What up, nerds?
What up, nerds? Z-Storm has probably been in. So Todd, D, let's get into this real quick because I have not been in there yet because I was super busy yesterday, and then I was doing this mod for Hogwarts, which is amazing, Todd. I know your whole family are all like Harry Potter fans, right? I think
Yeah,
we've
big
already
time,
talked
yeah.
about this, and you said everybody's a Harry Potter fan, but you have not done the Hogwarts Legacy yet.
No.
I played it yesterday with the Luke Ross mod, the Hogwarts Legacy. Fantastic, dude. This would eat my life if I allow it because I played it for probably about 3 hours yesterday, and when I got through the issues I had to get the mod working right, it was really, really good. Like
So it's a Luke Ross mod, so it still needs controller.
Yeah, which I love. I don't think I'd want to do it. I don't know if I'd like. I'm looking forward to the Prey Dog mod.
I want to
see what
I want to
like.
be able to cast spells and shit. You know.
You think you want those things. You think you do until you have to do them for 4 hours, and then you're like, oh,
that's true. Yeah, that's
and
true.
I want to do this. I just want to sit here and relax with my headset on and be in the world, like I was yesterday, and feel perfectly comfortable using my controller that I use. We're all used to using.
Yeah.
Like everybody is so wrapped up in I have to have my touch controllers. It's such a big deal until we get in there and we're like, do I gotta swing this axe again? Like really swing it? Like I mean, like I don't want to do this again. Like I don't need to do this again. Like I'm not saying I don't like having touch controllers. I do, but when I don't have to have them, it's okay. Like it didn't bother me that I didn't have touch controllers. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking about how amazing it was to be inside this AAA game in a VR headset and have it look goddamn good and have it play fantastic. And the story here is cool, Todd, man. This game, literally, if this game wasn't coming out right before on VR, right before the PlayStation came out, I would be playing it.
Really?
If Ghost of
Except for
Tabor
one game.
was not
That was my next question.
Except for one game.
was not out as well.
Except for one, because there's only one game that I want to play like every minute right now, and I probably will play it every minute until the PlayStation VR 2 comes out, and then I'll probably still go back and still play it in between, and that's the Ghost of Tabor. I cannot get away from this game. And Todd, what I was talking about last night, I was super busy because I was doing this Hogwarts mod, and then I had to roll right into Virtual Strangers afterwards, and I missed. They just did a huge update yesterday, and they dropped the squads, man. You can now squad up in Ghost of Tabor, and I know Z was in there with Short Stack was in there.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't
He
work.
didn't miss
Is that what he
anything. Yeah.
Oh no!
It's like squads is super busted yesterday, but they fixed it up today. So
there you go.
You didn't waste the night because it didn't work anyway. So
There you go. I know
now
he
when
was
you go in
streaming it,
tonight,
so I
you'll be
wonder how bad it was because he was live in Twitch.
lots of new bugs for sure with Tabor, he says, but lots of new content too. So that's cool.
You
We
know
kind
what
of
happened?
expected the bugs with the new content. So
You know what happened,
It's
which I was
alpha.
surprised, is they dropped that big update and they were supposed to. I thought they were supposed to wipe. And what happens is when you wipe the servers, you lose all the stuff that you accumulated.
yeah, I thought they were
So
wiping too.
I thought they were going to wipe, and then you lose all the guns and all the gear that you've collected. So the night before last, myself and Skiva and Betty were in there with Z-Storm for a little bit, and we were using all of our best gear because we figured it was going to be gone, man. And we were just like, use it, use it, use it. And then Z-Storm left, and then there was some super sweaties in there. A couple of the guys, Mr. Witty and Mickle VR, were in there, and these guys have been playing this game for months, and they're super kitted. They have the best guns, the best ammo,
Right.
and the best
Kicking
armor.
your ass.
They're just destroying us. I mean, they were like one tapping me. Like they have such good armor now. Like I had a 357 Magnum, and I literally was point blank range. I was in a corner, and I could hear him coming, so I kind of hit a little bit. He came around, looked the other way, so I was shooting him directly in the back with my gun, man, my 357, and I unloaded my clip into him, and he did not die. He turned around, popped me with his. He hit me with he had a full metal jacket round in there. One shot, I was dead. All I heard was boom, and my freaking screen went black. And say goodnight,
Wow.
sweetheart. But that's
That's
the bore, man.
frustrating.
It's super
Yeah.
realistic.
Well,
It's super
yeah.
serious. Because there's different types of ammos in real life, and if you use
Yeah, for sure. Same
if
with
you use
Call
a
of Duty, right?
round that
Yep.
if you use a round that's not the best round, it's not going to penetrate a lot of armor, or it's going to not penetrate it as much. And if you use a good round, if you use good ammo, you're going to rip through pretty much any armor and even a helmet. And that's what they did, man. They were just kicking my
So
ass.
Z-Storm's on Twitch and says that they did wipe everything. Everybody lost everything.
Okay, because I talked to
Good thing
Skiva
you
today.
wasted all your stuff because it's gone.
Okay, I talked to Skiva earlier, and he said it didn't wipe, but maybe it didn't when he was in, and they must have wiped it later. Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know. Thanks for the update on that, Z-Storm. So all my shit's gone. Damn it.
Yep, it's all gone.
Damn it.
You
Now I'm
should
gonna
have
have to
just
spend.
not went to sleep.
Now
last night.
I can't go to sleep tonight, D. I need to go in and get some more shit, so I'm ready to go.
That's right. You can't go. He's got to go to back to Dwarf to get more stuff.
What's Artful says? Hogwarts play may have to be slowed down when I get my PSVR 2, so I can do some drive. Oh my god, that's the problem with Hogwarts. Like I probably won't even go back in, right? Because I know I want to, and if I do go in, I'm gonna get stuck in there, and I can't afford to get stuck in there right now. I have so much to do, and there's other games still dropping too that I want to cover. Like I think there's just stuff there's so much stuff to do right now to get ready for the PlayStation VR 2 that's coming out next week. And then when it comes out, it's going to eat the rest of my life, for gaming. So I don't see myself even trying to get back in there because I don't want to get stuck in there, Todd.
Yeah, well, it's probably smart.
Yeah.
What
You
do you
can
see?
wait. You can play something else while you wait for your PSVR 2 controllers to charge up if it's true that they only hold 4 freaking hours.
Here's a question I had, but let's kind of get
bought
into
the
this
dog.
real
Sorry
quick.
if I'm jumping.
No, I like I'm glad you brought
this.
this up because, and we're going to tease the games in a second, but I just want to bring this up real quick. We killed. Now I am super excited for PlayStation VR 2. I am more hyped about it than most probably people, especially somebody from a Quest 2 community. Okay. I am like over the moon excited. But we killed the Quest Pro when we thought the batteries were 2 to 4 hours long on the controller with no built-in batteries, and you had to plug it in with a USB-C. We killed it. We said it was basically almost a game, like a deal breaker.
Right.
If you remember when they originally announced the Quest Pro, it was vague as to how long the battery was going to last with the controllers. And there was all kinds of rumors out there, and people were saying it was only going to be 2 hours and 4 hours tops. And we killed it. And we said, if this thing is only 4 hours tops, that is a deal breaker. That can't happen when you can't replace the batteries and you have to physically manually charge this thing. The Quest, the PlayStation VR 2 batteries, they're saying I've heard anywhere from 4 hours to 6 hours. Now, 6 hours I can live with because 6 hours is a long gaming session. It's not the long as I've done. I can't do any 12-hour streaming in this. I can't do any live streams for 12 hours in this headset. But I think 6 hours is definitely doable. 4 hours? I think that's short, guys. What do you think?
I am in the same boat, but I think the teeter-totter of pros and cons versus Quest Pro with a 2-hour battery life on controllers versus PlayStation is foveated rendering, higher quality graphics, face haptics, adaptive triggers. the balance is not the same. We're
Right.
gaining so many more things that the 3 or 4 hour, whatever the hell it's going to be, nobody really knows for sure, can be overlooked, in my
It
opinion.
is, and it's a tough
USB-C,
comparison because
it's not
the
some
price is
fucking
different.
weird little thing like the Quest Pros is. So you can put Bobo batteries in your pocket and plug in USB-C things, and you're off to the
Agreed.
races forever.
Which is a pain in the ass. I had to do it in Tabor the other night because I was playing with my index and my index battery
Yeah, I've done
died.
it with my index and
And they never want to stay in. They always got to pop out. So to me, that's the whole idea of that having the cord stick out is not a realistic thing. Batteries, I think batteries should have been in there. Batteries.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
I should have been able to open it up and replace the battery.
Let me replace my fucking batteries, man. I mean, why do you got to keep doing these things? I mean,
but it is no sense a deal breaker when it comes to
No.
PlayStation.
I'm not
Not for
saying
me.
it's a deal breaker. I'm just saying that it's a good
comparison.
that first day before we got clarification on the Quest Pro, everybody was killing it, saying how stupid are they for doing that. And then PlayStation, we give a pass. I didn't hear anybody complain today. Did you? Like, I heard a couple people mention it in the reviews, like, hey, the battery's only 4 hours long, but it's not a big deal. It's still, here's the problem too. I have all these non-VR tech people reviewing this thing, going, 3 to 4 hour battery is not a big deal. Nobody plays that long. Well, you're not a VR game player, number one. I don't want to hear that
talking to
shit
the wrong audience.
when most people are playing for 5 or 6 hours. Like I played Tabor the other night. I guarantee we played for 6 or 7 hours. So if I have to, what am I going to do? I'm going to go, put my controllers down somewhere. I'm going to have to go buy another set of controllers.
We don't know if you can
happen.
even do that yet. Can you have 2 sets of controllers paired? We don't know that. So.
No, you'd have to unpair one and repair.
Probably.
You probably can do that. I assume you can do that.
Artful
You can do it on the regular DualSense controllers.
Artful says the PSVR 2 controllers won't recharge while being used. I didn't know that.
I see. I don't think that matters anyway. That's a great point though. That if they're not, but even
the
still,
index ones can. I put Bobos in my index controllers all the time.
I know, it just sucks. Like mine never want to stay in my index controller.
Yeah,
They always pop
stay
out.
in.
You know what I mean?
But
never come
how I'm looking at it though is, you know what? I still got a Quest. So while my PSVR 2 is charging, I can pay attention to the other headset that I have.
By no means
that.
by no means am I saying it's a big deal or if I think it's it's an issue. I just think it's funny that everybody gives the PlayStation a pass here with those short battery life on non-battery replaceable controllers, and everybody killed Quest or the Quest Pro with it. That's the only reason I bring it up. And again, it's tough to compare. You're talking about a $1,500 headset to a $550 headset and everything else that comes with it, but it's a wacky decision. To me, it's one of the only shortcomings of that headset. And we're going to talk about PlayStation and all these reviews, what I'm calling Review-A-Palooza today. Holy crap, guys. Spread them out. I understand I understand all the content creators need to be the first ones out of the gate, but geez, put one up tomorrow when nobody else is going to put one up. You know what I mean? I mean, what if you couldn't even consume them all today? If you watched all of them back to back, it would have been 15 hours of YouTube watching with all the freaking review videos, man. I love all these content creators. I love every one of them. I'm so glad you guys had a chance to do this. But stagger them a little bit. Holy crap, man. It was too much.
Too much excitement.
Yeah. What's Brad say? Brad says all these controllers that are power hogs and people think we will have AR glasses with display. That's a great point. I mean, think about why these batteries in the controllers are so short on life, and that most likely is because of the motors, number one, in the haptics in the controller, and then this tracking that's in the controller too now, that is not in a normal controller. So yeah, I mean, there's exactly what Brad's saying. I mean, we think smaller, lighter, faster, better, but longer battery, and it doesn't always compute that way. All right, let's do real quick, Todd, before we get into the breakdowns of the PlayStation 2 and everybody's. I want to talk about some certain channels and how they reviewed it and what they thought were the great points and what they thought were the bad points of the PlayStation VR 2. But let's tease what we have giving away tonight because. I don't know how many people we have in here right now, but holy crap, we have some amazing shit to give away tonight.
We have 53 people so far in chat, not including Twitter, because we can't see those numbers.
Damn.
But we are going to give away 2 keys to the cabin, Drop Dead the Cabin.
Hell yeah.
If you saw our review video drop this morning, along with everybody else's. It was so much fun. That game is a hoot. It is so much fun to play with somebody else. Like, we had a blast playing it.
Betty says teaser. She wants to know what else.
We're also giving away 2 keys to the Light Brigade.
Holy shit, Todd! 2 keys to the Light Brigade? That game's not even available yet.
Banger title. It doesn't come out till next Thursday, 22nd. No, next Wednesday.
Yeah, don't put my frickin' PSVR 2 getting here.
Yeah, right.
These are 2 Quest 2 keys, by the way, for the Light Brigade.
Light Brigade.
And we'll have them for next week.
I played it for a couple hours today. There's a lot to talk about with that game.
Hell yeah.
We're going to give away a key to Wandering in Space in the comments section of this video after the show is over. It is a Steam key.
Well, let's say thank you to Moonseer Games, eh?
Absolutely. I actually won a key on Twitter from one of their posts, and I already have it. So I'm, giving it back to the community, and she just happened to give me 3 more keys after that. So
hell yeah, man.
Yay,
Super nice. Moonseer
Yeah.
Games is great. They're like, I think they mentioned this, Dee said, I'm on a podcast, and I think she said, I know that podcast, and she was like, would you guys love to, have a couple more copies to give away? And heck yeah. I mean, Wandering in Space is great. We'll talk a little bit more about it when we give it away, but great game, man. And man, that's a game I wish had no multiplayer, because even just co-op would be fun in that game.
That
We're
would
going
be
to talk
fun.
co-op.
we'll talk about that later too.
Oh, man, teasers.
Bum, bum,
We're
bum.
teasing everybody again. Creeper Betty says work told her to call in sick when the PSVR 2 comes. D, what about your work? Did they say
I
that?
think all of
They
the
might be
United
watching,
States
D,
is going
be
to shut
careful.
down.
No.
The problem is I work for myself, and if we don't do anything, then we probably don't get paid. So
Yeah, I hear
that
you.
would not be good. That would not be good, right? So
I'm still doing it.
I know, me too. Me too. I got to figure out can we just shut down Impact Reality for the week after, like the rest of the week?
What do you
Or
think
do
the
you-
rest of them are
I
going to be
think
doing?
it would be a team building exercise
right.
if everybody got together and
I
Who
agree.
can get the
There we
highest
go.
score and the fastest run in Horizon Call of the Mountain?
Nice. Hey, nope, it's me. Lori says smash the like button, and thank you very much for bringing it up. We appreciate it. If everybody would go right now, real quick, and hit the like button on the YouTube video. It's only 25 thumbs up right now.
And there's 57 of you watching
Hit the
our
thumbs
show.
up.
Appreciate it.
Super easy. Just one click. Click.
Get
Boom.
to it.
Gets one click, and then hopefully gets us closer to that 4,000 number.
We're so
4,000.
close.
Be cool.
It's
Next
so
week
far
we'll get it. 40 some people, man. We got it. We got this.
And tonight we're actually going to draw for Requisition VR. It is a Steam key as well, and it's from the comment section on last week's video. So we'll draw that tonight as well.
Nice. Artful says Sons of the Forest is releasing next Thursday. We'll be testing that with Reshade.
Cool.
I feel bad for anything that's launching next week. Like if you have a game,
Shit.
like how do you think the Light Brigade feels?
Postpone it. Yeah.
Light Brigade's launching next week. Great game. I mean, thankfully you're going to be able to play it on your PlayStation VR 2. But man, I mean, to be overshadowed, and like today, you get a game like Drop Dead: The Cabin that launches that. It would have maybe gotten some light with videos being made, but there was 400 videos made about PlayStation VR 2 reviews and Call of the Mountain reviews that probably avalanched the whole thing. But we had a lot of fun that too yesterday.
Yeah,
We didn't beat
it's a good
D's
game.
score though. D's still got the high
No,
score.
you can't. You can't touch me in that game, dude.
We
Now,
got
were
pretty
you
close.
soloing it with that score?
No, she played with
Or were-
GT.
I was playing with GT, yes, but the total score that I have there, like the cumulative, that's
Yeah.
90% me by myself.
There you go. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
We were in there and playing. I got 32 kills. Mash got 6. So that's all I'm
Get
saying.
out. Here. Yeah, I had a bat, dude. I had a bat. Here's my luck. We get into the game and we start off, and Todd
The
finds
first 30
he finds-
seconds.
He finds a 357 Magnum right away and like a whole bunch of ammo. And my luck, because you know how much I love bats, I find a baseball bat. And that's all I have
Couldn't
is a
stop
freaking
laughing.
baseball bat.
But you guys know.
I'm recording and I'm in the video. I'm going, what the freak? I'm like, what the freak, man? You have a 357 Magnum and I got freaking what the bat? I mean,
Yeah.
what? You got to be kidding me, man.
Yeah, but
Well,
you guys know that you can open up those, like, you start off with 10 points right away. So you
Yeah.
can open
yeah.
up 2 of those
Yeah, we did.
doors. But
Yeah.
you guys didn't open them up right away.
No, not right away. We thought we'd just clear that one room with first round.
I was
Yeah.
watching
'Cause there's the other gun is in once you open up that door.
I
I was
found it. I got it
watching
both.
I was watching The Verge. The Verge did a review of the PlayStation VR 2 today, and I did watch as many of these videos as I could to get an idea of what people were saying about it, especially non-VR channels, because I wanted to know what channels that aren't just about virtual reality were saying about this headset. And The Verge was on there, and they during their entire video, they showed a couple of clips of Call of the Mountain, and then the rest of the time, do you know what they were playing? Because you could see it on the TV behind them.
Don't tell me.
They were playing What the Bat.
What the
Are you kidding me?
You have all these titles that are available to you. You could have been, I did see that they did show that they were playing Call of the Mountain in one of them. But geez, man, you have probably every other title that you could play.
They're probably What the Bat's probably the only company that didn't have an embargo on gameplay, so they're like, yeah, go ahead, show it.
Oh my God. I mean,
Wow.
again, this is the reviews that we're getting from these companies. Where they're reviewing a headset as they're playing What the Bat. What the hell, dude? My earpiece fell out.
I see that.
We got problems. We have technical issues. All right. So yeah, I mean, that was just a little bit weird. The Verge. Love The Verge. Not really, but yeah. All right, let's get into the reviews of the. Did you guys watch any today? Ask that real quick. Did you watch any of the reviews? I mean, I'm sure everybody watched. I hope everybody went and watched Mike VR Oasis and GT.
Yeah, I
and,
watched both of them.
a lot of the friends of the VR world do their reviews because that was great, right?
Yeah.
Mike
was
is
really
so
good.
solid. Mike's so
Yeah,
solid, dude.
What a pro, hey? He just sucks
He
you
is-
in too. Like I was thinking it while I'm watching it. I'm like, you know what? When we put out a good video that I think is really good, I narrated it well. I go back, I look at the analytics, and it says the average watch time is like 40% of the time.
Mhm.
Every
That's a good
single
number.
video I watch of Mike's, I am so hooked. I watched the whole thing probably twice. He's such a pro.
He's so
Such
good,
a
dude.
pro.
He just is,
So good.
man. Everything is done so well when he says it and he talks about it. He is literally the gold standard, and he is
Yeah.
just sitting in front of his computer, but he is just so good, and he's so comfortable in front of a camera and doing his thing, and he doesn't ever sound like he's reading from a script. And we've seen him
Yeah.
do it live, right? Like
Yeah.
we were able to be, he used our equipment when we were in Utah,
Or Utah, yeah.
for the Val tournament. And I got to see him do it, man. And even when he is reading, and this was just audio that he was recording, even when he's just reading, he doesn't sound like he's reading. And that is the key when you do these things. I mean, he doesn't ever sound like he's reading from a script, like a robot. He always sounds like it's in a normal conversation. And that is extremely hard to do.
It's a skill, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think, I hope we're
How many
getting
videos
better
has
at
he
it.
got
but
up?
man,
Right,
he's so
thousands.
good.
So he's definitely got practice, but he's definitely mastered it.
Yes, he has. This thing does not want to stay in my ear all of a sudden. So yeah, I mean, I hope everybody watched. GT did an excellent job.
Yeah.
He didn't really do a PlayStation VR 2 review. He did mainly a review on Call of the Mountain.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about Call of the Mountain too in a minute. And the different opinions on, say, Call of the Mountain. But let's talk about the PSVR 2 review. And the ones that I saw, guys, mainly were positive, with a couple of negatives of, the headset's a little overpriced. And mainly what I heard was the biggest thing was the launch lineup is not good.
Yep.
Like
The launch day lineup.
Yeah, like they were like, yeah, the launch day lineup is weak. It's not a must go buy right now. It's cool hardware, everything. Technically, everything was pretty sound that I heard everybody saying. But like even Norm from Adam Savage's Tested he was like, yeah, it's super cool. I love it. He's like, do you need to run out and get it right now? Probably not.
Wait a few months and see what kind of games come out.
Because the lineup is not great.
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys think of the lineup?
Well, originally the launch lineup was teased as all of those games were launch day titles. Is how I interpreted it anyway. It wasn't until recently that I realized that that is in fact the launch, which is a month long, not launch day.
Yeah, and actually, I've talked to people at PlayStation. Now I know other creators have said that's like within a month. I have actually talked to PlayStation, and I have talked to them, and they've said up to 3 months
Oh wow!
is considered launch window. That's an insane number. 3 months considered launch window.
If that is the window,
Mhm.
they better have some frickin' tricks up their sleeves or some aces up their sleeves with more releases within that
Agreed.
window.
Agreed. Let's do this. I went and looked at because to me, I don't think the launch titles, the launch day launch titles, I don't think are bad in any way at all. I think they're actually really good. I think sometimes we have like recency bias and we don't think back to what was before. And I was like, let me go back and look and see what was launch day titles on certain games, and let's go through that. Let's look at the original PlayStation VR. So PlayStation VR 1, here was the launch day. Now there again, launch window was up to 3 months and there was a whole bunch of stuff that came after, okay? But this was launch day. PSVR. Is that the right one? Actually, no, let's do this. That's the wrong one. Let's do yeah, they gave me the wrong. Let's do Quest first. Let's do the Quest launch day titles. Do you have it there, Todd? What do you have there?
That was the PlayStation VR launch title.
Yeah,
but
I
that's not a
grabbed
launch
the wrong
day,
link.
actually.
It's supposed to be, yeah. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, I think I have the right one. Hang on. I think I do have the right one. Where's the right one? There's the original one. That's what I want. Okay. All right. PlayStation VR 1 original launch title. This list is weird, Todd. Have you seen it?
No, I'm
So
looking
this
for it.
was
Is it on the
this
list?
was like this was 2016, okay? The
Oh, yeah.
original original PlayStation 1 PlayStation VR 1 launch titles. 100-foot robot golf, Battle Zone, Batman Arkham VR,
Mhm.
Bound. Any of these titles jumping out at you as like I must own these? These are the best.
Batman was
launch
cool,
titles?
but it was
It was a quick, short
short.
experience.
Yeah.
This is not a game.
No.
Batman Arkham is cool and everybody should
cool.
go play it. But as a launch day title where I'm like, holy crap, I got to go play this. Now, this is a different time, remember, too. This is the same time that the original Rift was launched. So this is when VR was still coming back out again. So everything was new and everything was great. And that's why everybody remembers that way. I'm just saying, let's think about the games. Drive Club VR, Eve Valkyrie. Eve Valkyrie was a pretty big title. Okay,
good,
yeah. Harmonix Music VR.
I can say I never played that one.
Hatsune Miku.
Never played that one either.
Headmaster. Headmaster. You know who's the master of
Dude, you could have said it that exact same way without mixing the words up, and it still would have came across.
I had
no,
I can't wait.
Magic
What? Hey, come on now. I'm just trying to say.
Like I said, you could have just said, you know who else is a headmaster?
Oh man, headmaster.
And not put master at head. God, dude.
Here's a good one, but this was an odd one, and not everybody liked it. But the people that liked it, it's like an all-time great, and that is Here They Lie. Okay.
Yeah.
Hustle Kings VR, Job Simulator, big title. Okay, that was a big title back then. Nobody keep talking, nobody explodes.
Big title.
Yeah, fairly big title. Loading Human.
I don't know that one.
No idea. Sports Bar VR. PlayStation VR Worlds, which was a huge thing, which I think is where one of the biggest. There's two things I think are the biggest problems with this launch. Number one, no Astrobot game, no Astrobot 2, no Astrobot Rescue Mission 2, and no Worlds type of demo, disc kind of thing where you have multitude of things that you can test and play and do that, because the PlayStation VR Worlds,
man.
Oh my God, they
It
actually
was
made
so cool.
the London heist
Yeah.
that was a demo became Blood and Truth. I mean,
Yeah.
that there, the some of the things that were on that PlayStation world turned into games, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Res Infinite, good title. Okay. Riggs was a good title, but that's long dead. Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was terrible. Super Hypercube, The Assembly by In Dreams, good game.
Yeah.
The Assembly
Good
was a
game.
good game. The Playroom VR, Thumper is a good game. Very good game. Tumble VR, here's your big one. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, an all-time great, what I consider a AAA VR game.
Yep.
Volume,
I don't know
Wayward
that one.
Sky, World War Tunes,
I do know that one.
Waddle Home, Resident Evil 7 kitchen demo. This wasn't the game. The game had not launched yet.
Just
This
like a
was just
cooking
a
simulator with
demo.
zombies?
Yeah, right. It was a cooking sim. It was a Resident Evil cooking simulator. You got to cook stuff in the kitchen with Jack.
Excellent.
It was so much fun. Eve, Gunjack, and Ace Banana. That is your PlayStation VR 1 launch titles. Now,
I have not
remember,
played a single any of
no, probably
those
not.
games at
But just
all.
remember, I'm having all kinds of issues. I'm going to put my headphones back on, dude. So I don't want you to remember this was a great list back then. Why? Because VR was super new. It was 2016. The Rift had just launched as well, and the Vive. And everything was like, oh my God, I can do that in VR. So I understand where this list is thought of as amazing and great. And again, a lot more games came after that were really good. Eagle Flight came after that. Star Trek Bridge Crew, Werewolves Within. I mean, there was a lot of games that came later, but they weren't launch day titles. So
Rogue One,
right. There
Pixel
was
Ripped. There was tons, and the list is huge, right?
yeah. Now and again, that was all the way through the end of the year, basically. That you saw those. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Quest, the original Quest. Let's take a look at the original Quest launch titles. All right. Now, this again was huge. This was the original launch of standalone VR. So this was exciting, right? Everybody was excited for this new headset, this new standalone headset. Angry Birds VR. Cool game, but any different than any of the other PlayStation VR 2 launch games that we just got now? I mean, it's tentacular to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apex Construct, yes, a good game.
Good game.
But it was not that it was a good game. Apollo 11, it was a puke fest. Okay, it was cool though.
Yep.
It was cool. Bait, free game, it was cool.
Yep.
Ballista, Beat Saber, what freaking cardboard? Like, how crappy of a launch title could that be?
It only became the #1 VR game of all time.
Oh my God, big screen beta. I mean, there was some cool stuff here. I gotta admit, you know what I mean?
Bogo's good. My kids played the
Bogo
hell
was
out of
another
Bogo,
free one.
yeah.
They had a lot of free stuff. Box VR, Creed, Dance
I think that was
Central.
smart though at the time, right? Quest 1 just comes out. VR's relatively new to the mass market, especially standalone.
Mm-hmm.
Give them free shit to play so they get them hooked, so they'll buy.
My
other
daughter
games.
absolutely loved Bogo. Like even
mine
up to
too.
she did it like not too long ago. She just want to get in there and just hang out.
Bogo's a little pet that you can play with and feed, and he runs around and you can throw sticks for him. And the more happy you make him, the more he changes your world from this desolate desert into this gorgeous, lush planet. It's really neat.
Cool. Let's see. Dead and Buried 2, Drop Dead, Electronauts, Epic Roller Coaster, Face Your Fear.
That was a hit.
Some good games in here. Fruit Ninja 2 is coming out. Are you excited?
Surprisingly, I am, because I liked Fruit Ninja.
I knew you would be. I knew you would
I'm gonna get together with Z-Storm. We're gonna jump in a hot tub and play Fruit Ninja 2 on our PlayStation. He doesn't know it yet, but he played Fruit Ninja in the hot tub.
Oh my God, dude! Oh my God, Bonfire. So cool. First Contact. You needed the First Contact. I mean, that's still a good one to put people in. I Expect You to Die. Good one. Job Simulator. Journey of the God. There were some good games in here.
Ones, yeah.
This is a 50 game launch list. Super Hot.
Moss.
Yeah, but a lot of these games were games that were available on the original Rift that they moved to standalone. So it wasn't a lot of A lot of these games were just moved to standalone, which was amazing at the time, though. Remember, because this is the dawn of tetherless VR gaming. So it was an amazing list because of that. But was it like Like, do you see are any of these games standing out to you like Resident Evil Village would or GT7?
Beat
You know what I
Saber.
mean? Beat Saber. Get out of here with your Beat Saber. I'll beat your saber. You know how Alex like to beat your saber?
My mom.
Let's just take a let me just go real quick and look at the PlayStation 2 launch lineup. So you have After the Fall. All-time
Yep.
great game. All-time great. Could be the best-selling game of all time. No, I'm just kidding. It's still it's an amazing game, and it's a game that everybody will love. I hope that the launch on the PlayStation VR 2 is way better than the launch on the original PlayStation, and they get the bugs worked out. But if they do, and they launch this game with new content, and you get new people playing this, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Altair Breaker, okay, nothing great. Cities VR is a great title. I think it's a good title. You don't have anything like that on PlayStation VR 1. So to me, that is a big title that not a lot of people are talking about, but I think that's a great title. Cosmonious High, not my title, but okay.
It's popular with, I think, the PlayStation fan base, like the age of people that own PlayStations.
Yeah.
I think it's smart.
Demio,
You missed the
Fantavision.
Dark Pictures.
Nobody's talking about that. No, that's going to be that's delayed.
Oh, that's delayed.
Switchback is delayed. Yeah, that was going to be. That was supposed to be. But Fantavision, 22X or however you want to say it. That's a sleeper hit, man. Fantavision was a cool game. I remember on PlayStation. With like a fireworks simulator and the way you do that was cool. I'm looking forward to how that's going to be in the new headset. Gran Turismo 7. I mean, Gran Turismo 7 is going to be that could be the best launch title out of everything after we get all said and done with this. I mean, Garden of the Sea is pretty damn good on this list. I mean, can you imagine the face haptics when you got to like plant your eggplant or whatever?
Yeah, you flip your pancake, it lands on your face, and you feel it. I don't know if that's what you do. I've never played it.
I mean, look at let's just look at the big ones. After the Fall, Cities VR, I consider good. Big. Demio is huge, man. Just because we've all been playing Demio doesn't mean the PlayStation crowd has.
Right.
That's a big title, man. That's a big release. I think that's a big one. Horizon Call of the Mountain, Jurassic World Aftermath. Again, it's a good game. I mean, when that game came out for the Quest, I mean, people freaked out. It's not my kind of game, but people loved it. Kayak Mirage VR. I don't particularly like this game or this app or this simulator or whatever you want to call it, but there's a lot of people that do, man. I mean, there's so many people that are like, this is the best thing ever. And like, what's the percentage of people that actually got to experience it? Because you have to have a PC to play it. So,
and a PC that chugs too.
Exactly. Yeah. Or doesn't chug. Yeah.
Which you know what I mean.
I do.
That
I do.
has the
how
power
does your 2080 Super run with that?
I haven't played it. Kayak VR. I don't have it. Well, is it on?
You gotta take that 2080 for a spin. Yeah, that's the 2080 Super, man.
Should be okay.
Let that dog eat.
I've been playing other shit.
But yeah,
Last Clockwinder is a big title. It's not my kind of game either, but that's got a huge following. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. The Light Brigade is a great. We're going to talk about the Light Brigade coming up here in a minute.
Big deal, yeah, that's a big one.
Everybody's kind of sleeping on that one because they don't know the title and the trailer. To be fair, the trailer does not do the game justice.
No.
But I think it's gonna be a big title. Todd, Moss Book 1 and Book 2. Now here is the issue with this one. This would be bigger if there were free upgrades.
Yeah,
you have to buy these over again.
You do.
Not good. NFL Pro Era.
Just a note, I will rebuy those on sale on PSVR.
Maybe Moss Book 2, but I have no interest in going back to Moss Book 1.
Yeah.
Again, right? I did it on Steam. I did it on Quest. I don't want to play it on PlayStation.
See, I've only played it on Quest.
Right.
Oh man, wait till you guys see these on PlayStation. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be phenomenal. They're upgraded too. They're not just direct ports either, and prettier. They're upgraded to use the eye tracking. They're upgraded to use the haptics. It's going to look beautiful in this headset. So it's going to be something special. It's easy for me to say I'm going to play it because I'm going to get access to it. So I understand that you have to pick and choose what you're going to get, and that these aren't just a free upgrade is a bother. It's an issue. You know what I mean? They could have hit a home run here by not just doing that for the 12 people that probably bought them on PlayStation VR 1. You know what I mean?
No Man's Sky is huge,
and it's upgraded. It is upgraded. So I know some of these don't hit as hard because we've already had them, but when you upgrade them and you get them, it is special, and I think it's a big
But No
lineup.
Man's Sky wasn't on PlayStation VR 1, was it?
It was, yes.
Oh, was
It
it?
was very good, yeah. It was
I
very
never
good. It
played
was
it
well
on that.
done. Yeah. You're getting Puzzling Places. I mean, that's a big game. It's a free upgrade. Pistol Whip is a free upgrade. Resident Evil Village. I cannot wait to play this game. I stopped playing it in the VR mod so I could play
Right.
it on the PlayStation when it comes.
I haven't even
can't.
attempted to mod that game because I want to see it in the amazingness of the
I have the game
PSVR 2.
still in the plastic, in the box. I have a physical version still in the plastic because I bought it thinking that they were going to eventually bring it to the PlayStation VR 2, and they have, and now I'm rewarded because I picked it up on sale,
And now I'm rewarded.
and now I'm rewarded. I mean, I can't wait. I'm so excited. To me,
Bradley
again,
asks, in chat, he asks, is No Man's Sky a VR launch day title or just a window title?
it says launch day in this list, but I don't know. It says launch day.
It does
And
say launch.
but there are a couple in here that have moved. Like Switchback was on this list too, and this definitely was delayed. But I'm pretty sure it should be a launch day title. I know Res
I gotta
Infinite
bring this
definitely
up
is.
as well.
16th, right?
Yep.
Bradley said earlier, he's like, can you imagine if Super Hot was a VR, still had the controversial part, and launched on PSVR 2 with head haptics?
Oh my God! Could you imagine? Oh my God!
It would be,
Ay. I want to do that.
oh my god, that would be funny.
Yeah.
But I can see why they no longer have that.
I mean, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. Synth Riders is getting an upgrade for here with DLC for the Gorillas. Tetris Effect, Thumper, Walking. No, that's delayed. What the Bat? I mean, is a launch day title, guys.
It is. It
Special.
is not delayed.
Zenith, The Last City. I mean, I think to me, one of the biggest complaints I saw from all of these places, especially non-VR places, IGN. IGN actually gave one of the more sparkling reviews of the PlayStation VR 2, to be honest with you. But like CNET, and some of the other tech-heavy sites were very much, yeah, this is cool, this is neat. Is it necessary? And it was like not really necessary, like not the upgrade that maybe we're looking for. And then like, and still The Verge, oh, The Wire, they were all like up and their title had like them wrapped up in The Wire. Like, come on, man. Talking about The Wire, it was a big deal still. So, but again, the biggest thing to me was everybody was like, well, there's not enough the games to play, or there's not enough here to pull you in. But I don't know, guys, you're both getting PlayStation VR 2s. Is there enough here on this list that we just went through compared to some of the other lists to pull you in to say, I'd like to go buy this headset? Now, we
The
are
games
VR
are
fans,
coming.
but
The games
they
are
are.
coming. That is without a doubt. It might take them a while, but you know what? There is enough there for me to tide me over for a while. So I'm good. Absolutely.
I agree. Like, I don't know how many games they want at launch. Like, how many games do you think you can play? How many games do you think people are going to be able to buy? Like, if you go out on launch day,
$70 a game.
If you go out on launch day and get GT7, and if you get Gran Turismo 7 and Horizon Call of the Mountain, and then maybe you splurge and go get Resident Evil Village 8. Holy crap, you just had 3 AAA experiences in a VR headset that you're going to play for like weeks. Like, how many games would you buy flat like that? Like, how many, like, where are you going to find the time just to go through and play all these things? Like, who's going out and buying like 10 titles on launch day and spending, $200-$300?
Yeah.
I mean, for them to say that there's not enough here yet to warrant you going out and spending $550 now, I think is a little weird.
Because you know what may happen? Okay, a bunch of games get released in a month or two. Oh, everybody wants one now. Guess what? PSVR 2s are nowhere to be frickin' found.
Yeah, right. The scalpers have collected them
Shit out
all,
of
and
luck.
now you're shit out of luck.
Exactly.
Yeah,
could happen.
Yeah, I agree. Wolf Rosa says, still think The Wire is a big deal for the new for the new to VR, especially if you yank the PlayStation 5 onto the floor. I always hope I am wrong with this stuff. Yeah, I play wired VR 90% of the time, and I have up on a stand, because I never put my computer on the floor, up on a stand, my PC that costs $3,000 to $4,000, and I've never pulled it over or tugged on it, or you just have to be smart and set these things up this way that you're not going to pull them over. Will there be stupid people that do that? Okay,
For sure, dude.
you know,
Just don't be
We'll
that
be
stupid person.
seeing videos about that within that first week of
I know,
shit
right?
Yeah.
flying off the shelf. So
Yeah,
I
I mean,
look forward
how many people did we see? When the Quest came out, with broken fingers and gouges in their hands because they were
Oh,
punching
yeah.
walls or punching TVs. I mean,
Holes in the drywall.
yeah,
Dude, even I did. I playing Racket NX, I wasn't paying attention to my play space and I backhanded that shit like I was freaking Serena Williams and I freaking took some paint off my wall, dude.
It happens
It
to
is
the best of
great.
us.
It is great.
Sim says
Okay.
Horizon has mass appeal, but GT7 and R8 are more niche. You have to like racing horror for those. I don't know. Resident Evil, I don't think is niche. Resident Evil by Capcom is probably one of the biggest franchises out there. I would have to disagree a little bit on that. Now, it is horror, and not everybody wants to play horror, but I mean, Resident Evil is a huge franchise and a huge title, and a lot of people play it.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna be able to get through it?
Dude, my love for horror games and being scared. I am looking forward to playing this because just it looks phenomenal. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna probably cry a bit, but I have to. I have to.
You got to play it. Are you
The
so? Are
gamer
you
in
going
me
to play? All right.
says I
Question:
have
Are you going to play through Saints and Sinners first, or Resident Evil 8 first?
I think if I don't play through freaking Saints and Sinners, that Tiff's
Oh,
gonna
GC13
freaking
is in the chat. What is up, Tip? No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, no, I mean, don't try and pull that shit. I see the names popping up in here, you jerk.
Oh man, that would have been too funny though. She does have the tendency to do that though. Is
I
right when you
know.
say her name,
She's
she
gonna
pops
be
in.
coming up here.
Says, I'm sorry. What
Yeah.
did you say about Saints and Sinners?
What did you say about Saints and Sinners?
Too funny. I just wanted to try.
Honestly, if
sadly,
you're playing Saints and Sinners right now, and you get a PlayStation VR 2 coming, there's no way you're going back.
I know, and see,
It's
that's part of the thing too. Like I have Saints and Sinners on my Quest, which I bought, but I kind of want to play it now on the PSVR too. So
You got a week.
agreed. What is up, System Critical? We have the developer of System Critical in the chat here tonight. What is going on? And Todd, he says System Critical 2 coming later this year. And
He's been sending me messages.
yeah,
Yep.
me too. He sent me did you watch the trailer that
I
he
did.
had?
Yeah.
It looks phenomenal, man. System Critical 2 is
I'm
a
all over
kick-ass game. It's a lot of fun. We should give away a key right now to System Critical to get people hyped about this game.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get. So if you guys haven't played System Critical, this is a pretty cool game. I like this game a lot. Z, you got a wheel ready?
Always.
yeah,
This is something. It's an App Lab game, right, Todd? Yeah, it is an App Lab game. But go look it up. System Critical.
Circa Mega Man.
Yeah, it's very.
Mega Man.
That is perfect, Todd. This
Yeah,
is
I
if
love
you
it.
were into
Great.
like Mega Man, this is a VR version of Mega Man. It gives you that feel, that vibes, because the way you have the gun on, like into your arm and everything, it's super cool. Very fast game. You should definitely go check it out. And I just saw he tweeted out the trailer and he tagged me in his tweet, and I saw it right away as soon as it popped up. And I was starting to watch the trailer for System Critical too, and I'm like, damn, this looks phenomenal, dude. Like, it got me excited watching the trailer. And I already liked the first game, but number 2 with the trailer here looks fantastic. This is another game that people don't talk about enough, System Critical. For sure. So definitely go check it out. We'll put a link, System Critical. If you could put a link in chat to where people can go get you on App Lab, that would be cool. So that people can go check it out.
Or to your Discord or anything. Go for it.
Todd, can you grab the trailer while we're waiting? I don't know how hard that would be for you.
Give me
trailer?
a second.
Okay.
Once I'm done the wheel. See who wins it.
Ooh, who's gonna win it? System Critical.
going.
I think it's X.
Ooh, or
Zane?
Hussein X. It's gonna be close.
Or Hussein X.
Oh, it's so close.
Echoing.
Echo into the Future jumps in, grabs System Critical. Tribe Grey Wolf says play the clip, Todd. No, I'm only kidding, he's not here. Artful says push the buttons. I need to get a drop of Tribe Grey Wolf saying Roll the clip, Todd. Roll the clip, Todd. Congrats on System Critical. Super cool. Yeah, we'll grab that. We'll grab that video, man. Because that trailer was phenomenal. And like I said, there's not enough people playing that game, and I can't wait for number 2, man. That's gonna be super cool. But hey, we do that impromptu game giveaway. Boom. That's all you need, right there. What were we talking about, D? Now I got derailed. I don't remember where we were.
You got derailed.
Oh, we got derailed. D, how much time we got left with you? I just realized how late it was already.
I got until 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, she took the night off.
Damn, did you take the night off for us?
Yeah, dude. Well, not for you because
What?
I'm
Don't
leaning
ruin
over.
it.
Well, I'm
Yeah, you
sorry.
could've
Okay,
just-
fine. I'm.
You did it for everybody here in chat, D.
That's right.
I did.
All right, so while we're getting that together, let's finish it up with the PlayStation VR 2. D, were you, with all the coverage today, were you happy with the coverage on the PlayStation VR 2 of what all these outlets are saying? To me, it seemed very much like the people that cover virtual reality, who do this for a living, who know what VR is all about and how special this is, were overly impressed with the game. Had some small gripes with not the game, but the headset. Had a couple small gripes with it, but overall, we're pretty much over the moon with the PlayStation VR 2. Did you get that same sense? And what did you think about today's PlayStation VR 2-A-Palooza?
The Palooza. I mean, like I was saying earlier, like people are, there's a lack of, release games for release date, but the enthusiast, it's gonna, gripe or not, it's not, nothing is ever perfect with gaming systems, games, everything on launch. Okay, but I'm fine with it. I'm excited. I got my shipping notification. The shit's in the mail, dude. I want it. Give it to me.
Are you upset that are you upset at all that basically some people out there are saying that Horizon Call of the Mountain is basically the climb for PlayStation?
See, I don't know. I've never played the climb.
Who said that?
I saw several people. I don't want to give out any names. There was several news
people are
sources
stupid.
of reviewers who said this game is nothing but the climb in VR for PlayStation VR 2.
And you know what?
Horizon Call of the Mountain. Have they played the climb or Horizon Call of the Mountain?
Again, I don't get it.
There's no way.
No, I get there is climbing in this game. It is called Call of the Mountain. You're climbing a mountain. That's the whole idea. But you're not just climbing. That's like calling it, that's like that's like calling Phantom Covert Ops the kayak VR of
The canoe.
PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how much more you do in Phantom Covert Ops in a canoe that you do in kayak VR? You can't.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Climbing
Just 'cause they're in a kayak.
Climb. Now, Chris 9989 says he saw people say 70% climbing. Again,
You're on a mountain.
You're on a mountain, so climbing is a part of it, but it is not just climbing. And I think 70% is a little high. You're probably more about 50 to 60%. I think is closer to that number. And you're fighting. A lot of this is you're walking around. You're shooting an arrow. You're fighting against enemies. This is not the climb, okay?
Right. And even if it is, I thought I saw somebody earlier, I forgot who it was, my apologies, but said it's about a 7-hour campaign.
Yeah, I
The
heard
whole
7
thing?
to 9.
Yeah.
You know what? If half of it is climbing, you know what? As long as the rest of the 50%, the other half of it or 30%, whatever, makes up, for climbing half the time, I'm fine with that.
I don't get why people are bitching about climbing. Like they don't bitch about walking in games that have walking. Like that's just it's the mode of transportation in the game.
Right.
But it's the same people that were bitching about the climbing are the same people who are like, I love kayak VR so much. It's so much fun. Well, you can't. You're gonna bitch about climbing, but you're gonna be like, oh my god, paddling in VR is the best fucking thing I've ever done. Cooking in VR is fantastic, but I don't want to fucking climb. How dare you make me climb? I don't want to climb.
I don't think they're complaining about climbing per se, but a majority of a game climbing, But
That's my point
e-
with walking. Like, there's a lot of walking in most games. Like, you have free locomotion in most games, and no one calls it the walking simulator of Quest.
right. But I
That's
mean,
just stupid.
That's true.
being a fan of the whole Horizon series, like I played the first one, I played you know, haven't finished the second
Forbidden
one.
West.
Right. Um, but the action that I've seen, I can't wait to get in here. And you know what? Bummer that you can't, it's not like free range, I was gonna call it free roaming, but
That's not that.
there is moving to it, and the play with the arrows and stuff. I can't wait to get in
It's
there,
really well done, man. And
you know?
I'm just telling you guys that I never got. Now this is based off my 30-minute demo.
Yeah.
I get that. Other people have already played through the entire game. I'm
Right.
just saying that n- I'm not a huge climb fan. Like I've never spent more than 20 minutes in the game to climb. Okay. I was in this demo for 30 minutes and did I climb? Yeah, for a few minutes, but I freaking had great like boss encounters and I had great enemy encounters and I was like, you're searching through
Exploring
the
and
environment, you're
yeah.
exploring, you're doing small different things here and there, you're doing little puzzle things.
Granted, it's not open world, but
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a straight shooter. No, there is climbing to it. Again, you're climbing a mountain to get to a certain spot, to get to a certain point, and you're battling these creatures along the way.
Right. But even with the flat game itself, like the graphics are so freaking amazing. And what game I found myself doing this, like just reaching a platform or just overlooking like the mountain, the sunset, just everything. I take a screen
I did it.
capture at the PlayStation because it's just part of my
I
French,
I
but
I do it.
unbelievable looking.
Yeah, I do it when it's special. Like I am not a person to go into a VR game and be awed and be like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and it's like super calm and it's so beautiful. I just want to sit here and like cry a little bit for a little while and be myself. I'm not that person. Will I go into a game that utterly astounds me in VR and give me that holy shit moment where I get like goosebumps and I'm like, this is freaking amazing? And will I sit there and look around for a while? Yes, absolutely. I will do that when it's crazy good and amazing. And guess what? When I did this demo, it blew me away, man. And I've played every VR game that's out there. And this
Brad's in
blew me
chat
away.
renaming all the games, and he's hitting home runs every fucking time.
VR chat
It's
talking
like
simulator.
saying VR chat is the talking simulator, and Beat Saber
Star
is the
Wars.
lamer simulator, and
Star
Star Wars
Wars
is the
nostalgia.
nostalgia.
Which one was I missed the Beat Saber one. What was that one
Quantum
called?
to the Future says Beat Saber is the lamer simulator.
The lamer simulator. I like that one. Oh man.
Yeah, calling it the climb is, I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. And
Yeah.
obviously, I haven't played the whole game yet, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
When that's your main mode of working around the game, your main mode of transportation is climbing to get from point A to point B. It's like calling every other game a walking simulator.
Yeah, I
Stupid.
mean that's like saying a roller like a game like Switchback because you're in a roller coaster that it's just roller coaster and I don't want to do roller coaster for 70% of the game.
Yeah.
If it's good, who cares? Like let me
Exactly.
ask you this: if you go in there and this is a beautiful game and you have to climb till you get to your next battle and you
You're
have to
sweating
climb
your
a little
pants
bit,
off when you're done.
I mean, are you gonna be like, wow, I'm just never playing that game again because the few little bit of climbing I had to do was I mean, if it's good and you're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
Like, do you think you're going to be miserable in here climbing? I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. I didn't have a terrible time. I had a great time when I played it.
Maybe it's because I put like 5 hours into the climb and the climb 2. I enjoyed those games, so maybe that's why I'm like, come on.
Well, I didn't enjoy those games because I am not like to me again that is boring. I don't want to just climb. You know what I mean? So I am a person I think who is pretty qualified to say that I don't think this is a climb, a climb clone. Because I don't like the climb. I'm not a big fan. I have gone into the climb and go, wow, this looks pretty. And I was in there for 20 minutes, a half an hour, and climbed one mountain, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I just don't need it anymore. I want to go. I want adventure. I want story. I want depth. I want something more than just a simulator that looks awesome. I just want more from my gaming. I want Hogwarts Legacy. I want what that offers in VR. I'm not saying that Horizon Call of the Mountains is that. But I think it's a freaking great step towards that.
Yeah.
So, and because I think it has climbing, I don't think it's a bad deal. All right, let's move on from that. Let's talk. Let's give a game away. Or do you have that video, Todd?
I have the video ready. Yeah, is System Critical
Roll
still
the
around?
clip.
That's it. Roll System. So this is System Critical 2, and as far as I know, I think they said, September, hopefully fall, that fall, September, early fall, September area for System Critical 2.
Are we gonna get demonetized by playing as Chris?
I better not. If we get demonetized, you're in trouble, System
Yeah,
Critical.
we're coming for you.
That gun is super cool looking, that little handgun.
Yeah. I had so much fun playing the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, battle axe. That's
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you had like a samurai sword. Even that sword's new.
Like that sword that axe.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You gotta get close to these guys with battle axe. These guys shoot like crazy. Hey, that's one.
It's a platformer too, right? It's like a platformer with.
Look at that. Smashing them with that blade. Look at the
That's
world, though, right?
amazing.
Ooh, that grenade. That's a grenade. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's a grenade.
Pretty cool. I'm definitely interested in this title, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And that's that's early. You know what I
Metroid
mean?
Prime Simulator. Exactly, Brad.
Yeah. I mean, he's got like what, 6 months now to polish this thing up and get it going. I think it's super cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested. We'll keep track of that. System Critical, another good friend of the channel, man. Thanks for coming by and stopping by. I'm glad we got a chance to show that trailer for you. And somebody won a game.
Equine?
Yeah, won a game. So super cool. All right, let's move along in what we're going to talk about here. Let's move down to so more PSVR 2 news. Walkabout Mini Golf is coming to PSVR 2, D.
Yay.
Finally, right? Like now this
Finally.
do you
I
think
tweeted all about this today. I was very excited when I saw the post.
Yeah, do you think if this was a launch day title, it would have been better received? Like if you could have added this and Switchback and say Firewall Ultra to that list of launch titles, do you think those three would have made up for anything that
For-
anybody thought that this launch lacked?
For new VR people,
Yeah.
I think that would be a draw. But me, I love Mighty Coconut. I love the game. Am I gonna buy everything again for PSVR 2?
Get face haptics when you're putting.
Oh my god, sold! Sign me up, yo.
It's smashed in the
man.
face every time you get a hole in one.
I don't. Do you know what? Do you know what game is like?
If you miss a putt, you get freaking whacked in the side of the head, dude. That'd be great.
Heck
Can
yeah.
we do that? Can we put a request in?
Do you
That'd
know
be
what game on the
funny.
list that everybody kind of like passes over and goes, "Wow, that's a cool game," but then they don't say much about it? It's Demio. I am
Yeah.
absolutely looking to play Demio on the Quest on the PlayStation VR 2. That
I'm
is
going
gonna
to play
be
it
a lot of
flat
fun.
this weekend on the
Yeah,
PlayStation 5 because I
yeah,
want to try it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We actually have the PS5 keys for Demio. Resolution sent us over the keys so we could like check it out flat, and then we'll be ready when our PlayStation VR 2s come. But yeah, I mean, we have keys, and that's a good idea, Ty. We should get in there. We should do that this weekend. We should get in and play.
Just a couple hours, just jump in and see what it's like. I've
Yeah.
played it flat, not on PlayStation, but
Yeah, I did it on
I don't know
PC.
if I
but-
want to play it. flat.
Steam Deck and PC. I just want to see
Oh,
what it
you-
looks like on
Yeah,
PS5. It should look
I
really
think
nice.
it'll be a good comparison. Like, I would never prefer to play it flat.
No.
I'd rather play it in VR for sure. But yeah, I think that's a huge
Remember, this is
win
cross-platform too, so people can be playing flat flat on a PlayStation 5, in VR on a PlayStation 5, VR on a Quest, VR on Steam, flat on the Steam Deck, all playing
Mhm.
together. Like, it's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mark Smith says, "I'm excited about Walkabout on PSVR 2." Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, D. Like I'm the same way. Sometimes I'm like, well, I've done that. I've already done it. A lot. There are a lot of people. I mean, there are 80,000 plus PSVR without parole fans, and probably half of them or three quarters of them have never.
Right.
They're only PlayStation VR players,
Right.
and they've never
Exclusive.
played Demio.
Right.
They've never played Walkabout Mini Golf. They've never
Yeah.
played some of these great games that they're going to get a chance to play now. So
Right.
I know
And
that a
that
lot of us that have been in VR and played all these games are like, I've done that. Like the ports are no big deal
Right.
for me, but
to
overall, I
them,
think, yeah,
right. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying. Like for me, like I'm not gonna, unless there was some sort of exclusive, different, you know, something that they added for PSVR 2. You know, I
How
might.
about an Astrobots rescue mission golf course for PSVR 2?
That was cool.
That would be freaking cool, man.
That would be cool.
You get
I
little-
would buy the game and that course to play on PSVR 2.
Hell yeah.
I would buy.
Yeah, I don't
the
think anyone
exclusives.
like myself. I'll get it on PlayStation. Even if they don't give me a key, I'll get it on PlayStation VR too, just to try it. I can't. I'm not gonna get all the old courses. I may get new ones,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but
No, I get. I
we
get.
buy the old stuff. That's not
Yeah.
their target market, right? They're looking for the 10 million people or 30 million people that have a PlayStation 5 that might get a PSVR 2 and join the Walkabout community. I think it's a huge, big thing to be on that list. So.
Well, and it helps the whole community too, especially because it is crossplay, right? And so is Demio. It brings more people in. There are a lot of people out there that don't have four other friends that they know to get in and play Demio, and they rely on random lobbies to get people in there to play. Well, you're going to have a whole influx of new people in there to play. And you know who's been wanting to play? Me and Betty have been talking about getting in and playing Demio for weeks. And unfortunately, right around the time we started talking about it, we found Ghost of Tabor has gone away.
You've never looked back.
So Betty was like, I've been waiting, but we have been playing Ghost of Tabor. So, yeah.
I don't blame you, man.
I know. It's too good. It's too good. I'm going to have to get in there tonight. Betty, Ghost of Tabor tonight. I need to go check this out. Z, I got to go check this out. I'm exhausted, but
Says the man who's only had an hour and a half sleep.
For the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Wednesdays and Thursdays wreck me. After Virtual Strangers, I'm like shot. I didn't go to bed till like almost 6 a.m. And then I was up at like 7:30 going again, and I've been going all day. I did take a little cat nap around 7 o'clock tonight. I'm not gonna lie, like for 15, 20 minutes.
Crazy. If I laid down, man, I'd be sleeping for a day.
I would set
I
alarms
slept
all
through
the time.
Tuesday once.
The whole day. I slept through a Tuesday.
It happened. My wife was not happy.
Yeah. But I am very excited about Walkabout Mini Golf. It's been a long time coming. This is a title I thought would have been there for a long time. I think definitely what happened to them, I think that game was set to go to PSVR 1, and you just get to a point with these developers where they're like, it makes no sense at this point for us to put it on PlayStation VR 1. There's not enough people playing it. There are a lot of them out there, but most of them are not active. They're in closets, and they're not buying anything right now. So why don't we just wait? We have dev kits for PSVR 2. We'll just wait and we'll roll into PSVR 2. And I think that's exactly what happened with Walkabout Mini Golf. People have been asking for it for a long time, and I think they were just waiting. We were waiting for this launch, and then now it's here. I wish it was a launch day, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
How many games do you need on launch day, though?
that's true.
There's
more choice is nice, but
right.
there's enough games there.
I mean, I get why people are like, I'm the same way with some of these titles. Like I get why people are like, well, there's not enough AAA, but to me, there is enough. There is 5, probably what I would consider AAA titles here. That's enough for me. And then there is so much filler that is enough for everybody else. I mean, again, I am never going to play What the Bat on PlayStation. I'm never going to go play Garden of the Sea on PlayStation. I'm never going to go play Tentacular or some of these other garbage games that are going on there.
But
But
the
there's
face
other-
haptics, Tentacular,
know.
dude, come
I
on.
know you can smack yourself in the face with your testicles. Your tentacles.
With your testicles? What?
Dude.
You know who likes to smack
Oh.
herself in the face with your testicles?
My mom. Yeah, she does. All night long.
Oh my god.
We just went back. We just went backwards by like 40 subs, Todd. Now we need 80
Sorry,
subs.
my bad.
All right, D's gone. We lost D.
No.
Oh man. But I mean, I mean, I get it. Again, I'm one of the ones who like rail on these games all the time, and like, but you need like in a launch like this, you have to have filler. We went over those lists of some of those other platforms when they launched. How much filler was in those?
Full of filler.
Full of filler, and you got to have them. So as much as we want to bitch about them, or I want to bitch about them, you have to have them just so there's more than just. You can't have 20 AAA games all at one time. Number one, nobody can afford to buy them all. So you think they all want to launch at the same time?
Yeah.
Like, do you think like if you're a developer and you're like, well, Call of the Mountain's coming right now, and Resident Evil 8, and then GT7. There's like 5 titles. What's the chance of my midline AAA title, selling anything right now? Maybe it does 2 months from now, but I want launch. I want immediate turnaround or immediate revenue from my launch.
It's
So
no
why don't
different
I
than
wait?
Competition, but you don't want the big boys.
it's no different than saying, okay, you know what? Avengers 3 is going to launch next week at Cineplex. Should we launch,
Oh,
our
man.
football movie? Because it ain't going to do very good.
No,
These-
it's the same
the
thing.
movie industry spreads them out for the same reason. So
No, I get it.
yeah, this whole year is going to be full of games. Christmas is going to be, it's going to be awesome.
It's gonna be this whole year. I mean, it's finally the time is finally upon us, guys. PSVR 2. Let's be
Yeah.
joyful in it.
That's it. Be happy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, let's give away one of these awesome keys. We have a great key to give away right now. Let's give away one of these big ones. Let's give away a key to. Let's give away a key to because we're going to talk about it next. Let's give a key away to.
Spit it
Cabin.
out.
Yeah, let's do the cabin. Let's do the cabin. Drop Dead the cabin. D's been having fun in this game for how long, D?
Shoot.
Months, right?
It was a good month and a half ago that me and GT started playing it.
Yeah, I think it was when we had them on. When we had access to it was before we had them on. Some of the developers on to do the interview, right?
Sorry about that.
What was that?
I'm putting it up, but
Yeah,
just
Soul Assembly.
Yeah, Drop
Yeah,
Dead the
video.
cabin. Super cool.
This commercial. This
I'm
is
spinning for it in the background for the key.
It
You
is
can watch the
freaking
trailer.
hilarious. I wish we could like listen to it because it is just it's hilarious.
Artful says, Meta let Sony have Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge. Do you think they'll let them have the Vader Immortal trilogy? They already have the Vader Immortal trilogy. Sony already has it. Sony actually launched it afterwards, and you got all 3 of the chapters for Vader Immortal all at one time. And it was a way better deal than the Quest launch or the Rift the Rift
for
launch.
PlayStation VR 1. Yep.
Yeah, PSVR 1's already got it. So
There's our winner.
Oh, Felipe!
Nice. Will they upgrade it now for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR 2? I don't know, but it's already been played, on PlayStation VR 1. Nice, great win, man, for Felipe Lieras. Congratulations, dude.
This
Yeah,
definitely is
and we're going to
fun
talk
game.
about Drop Dead the Cabin here in a minute, but I do want to hit on a couple of things. I want to talk about we are going to talk about big screens and little screens. We're going to talk about like to see how I did there. We are going to talk about Bigscreen's new headset real quick because I know everybody's kind of covered it, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it. I didn't even know Todd or D's thoughts on it, but I thought it would be nice for us just to discuss it real quick. But before we get to that, I want to talk about Solaris because there is a rumor that Solaris is getting a second game. So Solaris 2 could be coming to the PlayStation VR 2. Now, guys, do you remember Solaris Off-World Combat? The train wreck of a launch that they had. This was actually a really fun shooter, but it launched so poorly that it never recovered from it, and the game's pretty much dead now. When it was a multiplayer only game, so
Yeah.
there was no campaign. It was only multiplayer, and when they launched it, D, you couldn't squad. So if you wanted to go in and play it with your buddies, you had to load into a match and hope that you would be put in the same match. There was
Like
no
another
squatting
certain
at all for
game
like
that
a long.
is out now.
But it wasn't an alpha. It was
Which
this
yeah,
was
which
a
ga-
legit game.
Which game is out now?
well, not out now, but
Ghost of Tabor.
Oh yeah, that's not
I
out
didn't
yet.
wanna
That's
say it.
still in early.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
didn't
even
mean
out at
that it
all.
was
That's like
out
in alpha.
now, but you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
I
I
know.
mean.
We're just
Playable.
lucky we get a chance to play it. Yeah, we're playing that before it's even launched. But yeah, but no, this game launched onto the Quest Store and on
Yep.
the PSVR. I think PS, yeah.
Yep.
With
PSVR, yep.
yeah, this launched with no, regular launch, not even early access. This launched with no squatting. You could not get in with other
Multiplayer game
players.
you had to play by yourself.
They eventually fixed it, but it was months after that they fixed it. And it had a weird issue with the controller because it was played on PSVR with an aim controller. So your left hand couldn't, it was like automatically like snap to the weapon. So you couldn't like pull your hand. It was just weird. The whole mechanic with the two hands was super strange in Solaris. If you got over those two things, if you got past the I can't squad with my friends on a multiplayer game, which is super weird, and then if you got past the point where the gun was a little bit weird and the way it snapped to your hand, your left hand or your right hand, depending on what hand you are, if you got past that, it was a really good shooter. It was fast, it was quick. It had a cool slide mechanic that they eventually actually fixed. It had a little bit of issue in the beginning, but they fixed the slide mechanic and the run mechanic too. But the weapons were cool. It had great modes like capture the flag and defend.
Yep.
And it was a lot of fun. Like I remember going in there with like early on, I think Tyler and Sean from Render Reality, we got in there and played a lot of that when it first came out. And I played with a lot of random people because you couldn't gear up, you couldn't SWAT up, number one. But number two is I just wanted to go in and check it out. So I played with a lot of random people and we had a blast doing it. But the game it never recovered. Like that's a game,
Yeah.
that's a perfect example of a game that launched too early, wasn't ready, just like knee-jerk reaction. Like they were out of money and they were just like, we need to launch no matter what. And they launched it and they weren't ready and they never recovered from it. And the game pretty much died because of it. But guys, it's getting a part two, which is super weird. Like most of these games that do this, they never come back from this,
They
and they
just go
never
away.
usually
At least rebrand.
yeah, or they come back with a different game, not
Yeah.
a sequel to a failed game. This is so weird. When I saw this, I was like, no, this can't be right. And I thought it was for a little bit. But then there was like a picture put up by the actual developers that showed the new logo that had it's Solaris, but the eye in Solaris has two eyes to be Solaris 2. So they actually showed their logo, and this was on, and it was in a gallery with games like Gorn and Wander and Project Wingman. That's going to be coming to the PlayStation VR 2. Yeah, there it is, Todd. So I think this is a real deal thing, man.
They posted about it. It was a German blog that talked about it, and they posted the trailer to the original Solaris with this image. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah, and it was like more details coming soon, and the image with this image was embedded in it. So yeah, super weird. I mean, I don't know. First Contact is a good developer. I like them. They made a good game. If they could if they could rebrand this game as Solaris 2, in the name, but do all the things that were great about Solaris, but fix all the stuff that was, from the beginning and on a new launch, fix all that stuff, add some cool things, add some different stuff. I mean, I'm all for it. It's just weird, man. It's just
It's weird that
Why
they
wouldn't
would try to dig up that franchise and not. It's weird they didn't rename it something else.
Well, that's this thing too. Is
Come out with the same kind of game, the same kind of mechanic if you want. I'm sure they fixed all the jank. I hope they fixed all the jank. But to call it something that we all know was terrible.
That's what I mean. How many people won't buy this game just because the name is Solaris?
Yeah.
Like they'll be like,
That's
I'm not buying that junk again. I bought that day one last time, and I freaking couldn't even squat up with my friends. And why would I go buy it again? I'm not going to buy a part two. So I mean, like either it's like a complete, like just like complete troll by them, or I don't know. It's so weird.
Maybe it's just an April Fool's joke. And it's
maybe.
Not coming. Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense to me. But I mean, if they're doing it, I wish them well. I'll review it for them for sure, and I hope it's great. It's just a weird thing. I just wanted to talk about that because I was a fan of the game. I remember playing it a lot early on. I still, I owned it. I didn't return it or anything, so I still have it. But man, I haven't been in.
I don't think it's a free upgrade.
No, I don't think it's a new game.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a brand new game. You're gonna have to buy it over again. Yeah. Very strange. All right, let's give a game away, and then because how many games we got left?
We have 2 keys to Light Brigade and another cabin key.
Cool. Let's give a Light Brigade key away, and then I want to talk about Bigscreen, and then we'll get into the games, the reviews, and then we're outie. Then I can go play Tarkov Tabor Tarkov Tabor. Who am I going to play? Todd, you going to get in there with me?
Einhorn.
Todd, are you going to get in? D, I need to get you a key so you can get in there. Freaking Skiba's lying down on the job, D. You're going to get
I need a
on.
quest key. I want to try it on the quest because
I actually have not tried it. I have a quest key.
I want to try it.
It's actually, we don't get key. We have just access to the title. But
Yeah.
I haven't tried it on there yet, and I don't know. Is anybody out there know, like Betty or is Z-Storm still out there? Is it transferable? Like, is it cloud save to where I can have my stuff from Steam
That'd be nice.
still be in my room, or do I go to Quest and start all over again?
Yeah, maybe Betty knows, or Skiva if he's out there. I don't think he's.
Ooh,
he's
Betty's
probably in
logging in
Neos.
right now to see if all her gear is still there. All right, so
Bell?
this is for the Light Brigade.
Bluebell.
The Light Brigade, Bluebell.
Oh, Bluebell, nice.
Dude. Bluebell, congratulations! This is one of the best games that you will play next week. I can't wait for people to play. You guys remember how excited I was about Mother Gunship Forge? Like, there's not many games where I'm in on it early and I kind of like get excited about it, and then I think I start streaming this stuff, and I think I go overboard on it sometimes. But then people see it and they're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And then they try it. Then all of a sudden they're playing it more than I am. This is one of those games I think that will catch that. Like, I'll probably stream it this weekend. And
Ghost of Tabor?
no, of Light Brigade.
Oh, Light Brigade. Yeah.
I'll probably stream it this weekend because I think this is one of those games. This is one of those Mother Gunship Forge games that will hook you in and get people excited about it. How many people are still playing Mother Gunship Forge now and have been putting tons of time into it?
Catching on to Mother Gunship.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Wow.
right? I know, it's
You know?
crazy.
I got it right away, but they have done so many upgrades and added so many weapons and parts.
I
to
love that team,
game.
dude.
It just reignited my love for that game. I love it. Tass, it's been a while since we've played.
I played
No.
2 hours worth of. I saw that Betty just put that everything's gone, everything but her dummy. Well, the Zonner dummy is gone. She still has her night vision helmet.
Oh, that's a good one to have. The night vision's a must, especially when you're streaming. Otherwise, your stream is watching you play in the dark. You're in these tunnels and you just see black.
It's so black, yeah. But back to the Light Brigade. I played it for a couple hours this afternoon, and I didn't want to take it off.
Super good.
I wasn't planning on taking time off work when it gets here next week, but since I got the shipping confirmation and I've been watching,
I didn't get my shipping confirmation, D. I'm so upset. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right now, real time.
It's not.
I want
there.
my shipping. I want my
It's
shipping
okay.
confirmation,
It's not
D.
there. It'll be all right.
You think it's there?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No,
I told you. But no, I am so excited to freaking play this game. I can't freaking wait.
Oh, the stuff in the closets are still there. So all your gear is still, all your armor and your and stuff is still there. That's good. I had some good armor. No, I think I used it all. All my guns are gone. D. I have to start from scratch.
Oh no, emotional.
Oh no,
damage.
I know.
Yeah,
I got some
exactly.
emotional damage. Chris 89 says weird. I've got Eric's shipping confirmation in my email. That would be like me.
Yeah, right.
Wolveraza says looking real forward to Light Brigade, Cabin, and Gambit. Wolveraza should be playing. He should be playing Ghost of Tabor. Like, this is his game, Todd. This is like, I don't know. I haven't really seen him talk too much or say anything about Ghost of Tabor, but dude, you need to get in and play this game. This
open alpha's coming.
Yeah,
next week or something.
Yep. It's so damn good, and I end up doing this all the time. Like, I don't have it on my notes to talk about Tabor, but I'm going to end up talking about it again, man, because it's freaking amazing. Hey, look at, we have 10 months in a row subscriber from Mr. Tasselhoff to the YouTube channel.
Oh,
Todd,
Way to go, man.
did you know that you can subscribe to this YouTube channel?
You can become a member.
Yeah, you can be a member and you can have that cool Q by your name and your name will have like a color next to it, like Mr. Tasselhoff and Creeper Betty. You can just hit the subscribe button up on the top of the YouTube channel, and I think how much is it? Like a month? It's like nothing.
$2.99 or something, I think.
Yeah, it's super cheap. It's a couple bucks a month,
Super cheap.
like
Yep.
pennies a day, and you can help us and support us and support us in the channel, so we're able to do cool shit and do cool giveaways and give some more headsets away and stuff like that. I would love to be able to give a PlayStation 2 away. at
And
some
Mr.
point.
Tasselhoff just showed you all of the emojis
Smash.
that you get as well.
Oh yeah.
I just got a second email confirmation from PlayStation itself now that it's shipped. So
Really? You got two? You got two of them. Nice. So yeah, you get those
Oh my
always
God,
cool
that mic's
emojis.
so loud.
Yeah, the mic is so loud, D. My eardrums are bleeding.
It's okay.
Morales says it has guns. I will own it. Oh, Bradley got his stuff too, D.
He did. He got all his emails
confirmations,
too.
Bacardi
Adam,
B
we don't
says
get
I
any
got
of that
Ghost
kind of
of
crap
Tabor
up here,
Founding
so.
Fathers pre-ordered. The Founding Fathers edition is the one you're gonna want because you're gonna get a whole bunch of upgraded stuff with that. And like when I bought Escape from Tarkov, they had tiers
too.
for that game.
Yeah.
And it was like $40 for the basic tier, and then it was like $80 for the next tier up, and then the
It was
midnight edition.
$130 or something. I paid.
It was $175 when I bought early on.
Yeah, no.
$175 for the midnight edition or whatever they called it, for Escape from Tarkov. That gave you like the more storage and bigger stash. You started with more weapons. That's where the big part is. So, and it's going to be nowhere near that much for Ghost of Tabor. Bacardi B, let us know in chat, how much is that Founding Fathers edition for pre-order? Let us know. Todd, we have a new
I just
member.
saw
We have a
that.
new
Yeah.
subscriber or a new
New member,
a new member to the Q2C VR family, Arabella 72. Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Arabella. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. We very much appreciate it. That is amazing. Welcome to the club, Tass says. Arabella's awesome, man. She has become a huge part of our community, hanging out with us constantly now. It almost seems like she wasn't not here before, right, D? I mean, like,
I
she's
know, right?
super cool.
Yeah.
Love it. I love when we get new people in and they just become part of the family right away. Bacardi B says it was $49.95 for that's for the best edition you can get. That's super cheap. There is Short Stack VR. This game is not even out yet. Okay, this game is still in alpha. Short Stack has 150 plus hours in this game.
Wow.
150 plus.
I watched some of his TikToks today. He's
so
a
good.
machine, man.
We were in the game
too, right? And he's just like laser beam accurate.
We were in game the other night, and I think it was like me and Tribe and Betty and Skiva, and Stax wasn't playing. He was editing video, and he just happened to be in the Discord with us talking and listening to us as we were playing, and he was editing video for this video that he's going to drop, and I think he might come on the show and drop the video here live with us. Todd, I think we were talking
That'd be
about
awesome,
that.
yeah.
And the video, I got to watch him do it. He is such a good editor. Like, this video is phenomenal. It's so damn good. Because he brings himself into the game.
Yeah.
The dude's nuts, man. He's so talented. That whole crew is super talented. That crew, like Tribe Grey Wolf and Z Storm and Stax. The editing and their craft and what they do, they're all freaking phenomenal. But yeah,
Z-Storm says Short Stack cracked 200 hours today.
that's insane, man. Insane. I mean, for $49, I mean, you're gonna be able to put hundreds of hours. Like I played Tarkov for hours a day, every day for over a year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was hooked on it, and this game has me hooked even more because it's in virtual reality.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Damn it, Todd! We've done it again. I've spent like
okay. Let's back on track
talking about Tabor. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. All right. So we gave that game away, right? So we're done with that. Let's talk about
Bluebell. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I want to talk about Bigscreen's new headset very quickly, and then we will move along, and we want to get into Light Brigade and Drop Dead the review and talk a little bit about those games real quick, and then I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Go play some Tabor. So let people know my take on this. I'll give it again in a minute, but we talked about this on the Crewcast on Monday, and god damn, the Crewcast, I have to say, real quick before we get into this, that freaking show gets better and better every week. And it's such a good show because we have such a great mix of different opinions. When you doing a 6 or 7 person podcast every week is not an easy thing to do, especially when you have big personalities like we do have, and we have super insightful people, but we each have different takes on different on things. So I think that podcast just works really, really well. And like
It's good.
we were talking about it with GT after the show, and he's like super excited about the Crewcast. Just because, and we were excited about it from the beginning, I think, but it just seems to be gelling a lot better. Like we have so much fun when we're doing it, and it's just, to me, it's just like us. Like we get in here and we just like talking about VR, and that's why we end up being here for 3 hours sometimes, because we just have a blast talking about VR with everybody else and reading chat and talking to each other. And that's what I think we're doing in the Crewcast, and it's just a really good time. I just want to say that. And between um Reality Bites, we're gonna do the same thing this Saturday.
Yeah.
Me,
I wanted to
GT,
say
Todd,
that I
Lee.
did. I had to. My day job took me out into the field. I had to go visit a bunch of oil rigs this week, and it was perfect opportunity. I downloaded the Crewcast and listened to it while I was driving down the
Nice.
highway. It was great. Yeah, it was a great episode on Monday.
It
was really
was.
good.
It was a lot of fun. It was a super good episode, and there was just so much stuff to talk about, and it's going really good. And that again, that's why I think Reality Bites is such a good show too, and it's different from this show. Just be, it's got a different flow to it, and I just like it a lot, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And GT's excited about doing that one too. So, and then yeah, we're excited this Saturday, guys, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Reality Bites. We're back at it and ready to go. God, I lost my train of thought again. Todd,
Big
what were we talking
screen
about? Big screen.
beyond.
So yeah, so I gave my thoughts on it already, so a lot of people know what I think. I want to know what you guys think. So this is a Big Screen Beyond headset, $1,000, Todd, not including controllers and not including base stations.
I don't think that factors into it for me. You buy a Pimax 8KX or a Pimax 5K, you don't get base stations or controllers either. You buy a Vario, you don't get base stations or controllers either. There's a lot of headsets that don't come with those things.
Agreed.
The fact that it doesn't have cameras is weird. No pass through. That's a little bit disappointing. Its small form factor is ridiculously appealing to me. For the amount of time I spend in Neos now, to have that on my face instead of my index for 6 or 7 hours a night is ridiculously appealing. I don't use the pass through. Like the index has got a camera, right? I can look around in my room too if I want to, but I don't. I already have the base stations. I have the controllers. I don't know. It's cool as hell. When you compare it though to an XR Elite,
that's the comparison.
For the same price, you're getting inside out tracking. You're getting pass through. That's really good. You're not getting the same quality of lenses. You're not getting the same quality of resolution. The Beyond has got a better graphic. I think it looks better from what we've seen. I need to see it on my face before
But the XR Elite 2 is you said it with the XR Elite. XR Elite, you have almost the same form factor. You have color pass through. You have mixed reality. You have color pass through. And here's the big kicker, Todd. It's standalone.
You do have the ability to do standalone. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big deal.
I think the price is the only thing that is the biggest kicker. If it was $700, I would have bought one already.
And you don't need, and with the HTC XR Elite, you don't need base stations and you don't need controllers. So it is considerably less money.
Right, but I think the Beyond is an enthusiast headset. They're not going for the brand new to VR people. They're going for the VR chat, the Neos player, the people that.
But why would you
sleep with these things on their face? This is going to be perfect for them.
But if you were going to do that though, if you're those people, why wouldn't you go do the Vive XR Elite for only $1,000? You don't need the base stations, you don't need the extra controllers, and you still get facial tracking, you get eye tracking.
Don't get facial tracking, but you get eye tracking.
You get eye tracking, right? So you get eye tracking, and then you get the standalone also, and you still get great PC VR. See, to me, the Vive XR Elite is still a a high-end, tech user's headset. It's not like you're getting a Quest 2.
No, definitely not.
So, and that's where
Is
the
it a
biggest
big
thing.
enough
Now, I
upgrade though
think
from
both
an
these
index? Because these guys all have indexes already.
again, but would you get that or would you go get the Vive? If we all have indexes, right? So, are you trading in your index and you're going to go get? If you had $1,000 and you said, "I have 1,000, I'm going to get something," because I'm not crazy about my elite or my index anymore. I'm moving on. I'm moving up, and you had your choice. Are you going to get the Vive XR Elite? Or are you going to get the big screen Beyond? And remember, Big Screen has never made a headset for before. This is brand new
Yeah, well,
territory for them.
I don't know. They could have knocked it out of the park. I can't put
Maybe.
that into account. I can always return it if it doesn't fucking work.
Maybe. I'm not giving my opinion one way or the other yet. I am just trying to try and play devil's advocate to what you're saying. I just want to know exactly where you're thinking. So you're saying the big screen Beyond is your headset of choice right now? Are you going to get it? Let me ask you that.
There's a good chance.
Really?
I really like it.
Wow.
I really like for what I'm going to use it for. I think I'll never have to worry about charging it. I don't have to worry about batteries. There's no extra weight on the back of my head. I have all the accessories that I need to use it. I can plug in my headphones. I can use these inside it. Like I can. The $1,000 is a little steep. I'll
That's the
give
thing
you that.
too. Here's the thing
But this
too.
is beyond. This is big screen. These guys don't have billions of meta dollars behind them or billions of ByteDance dollars to make a Pico 5 XL or whatever the fuck the next one's going to be called. This is a small company, and I like small companies. So
I know
if
you
it's going
do.
to cost
I
a
know
little
you-
bit more, I'm okay with that.
Two things though. No audio or no good audio. You have to buy a separate strap that has audio in it.
Guess
That's
what?
separate.
It has
Okay.
an
And it
audio
has
jack.
and you cannot wear glasses in this headset. You have to buy special lenses, and it's extra if you're going to have a prescription.
I've heard that before, and I think that is a bullshit answer as well because I do wear glasses, never in my headset, and I always buy lenses.
But not everybody does.
I know, but you're asking me, and that, to me, that's a moot point.
No,
Doesn't
but
matter.
I mean, I'm just talking in general now for it because now it's not just 1,000, and then I need to get base station, and I need controllers. Now I need to get a separate strap for
But
this
what you're
price, and now
saying,
I
though,
need to
is
go
no
get
different.
lenses.
No, what you're saying is no different than PSVR 2 is the ultimate headset, but now I got to go buy a PlayStation because now that's a $1,200 headset.
Well, yeah, but there's 30 million PlayStations out there.
Yeah, but there's
So
also how many Steam
again,
users out there that already have indexes? Maybe not 30 million.
No, how about not 3 million? I mean, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. Now, again, I'm not saying that I don't think this is a good headset. And would I get this headset? I would absolutely get this headset. Because I think it's super cool. Do I think this headset is going to be successful? That is the question, and I do not. I do not think this is going to be successful. I think
your
this is
level of
set for failure.
success is different than their level of success.
Okay,
I don't
but
think they're looking to sell 1 million headsets.
1 million? I don't even know if they're going to sell 500, 500,000 or 200.
Oh, they'll sell
100,000.
500 in a heartbeat. The social VR community is way bigger than you think, and that's the market.
But are they all going to buy? Are they all going to buy?
I don't know.
Are they all going to do this?
I don't know. Is Brad still in chat? What's he say?
He would get one. This is exactly for Brad. Like to me,
but there's thousands of Brads.
Again, but
Brad's just the only one that we know.
We are already in a niche market. We already know that. Like, and if you're saying that mainly this is for index users who go into VR chat, you're already in a niche market, and then you're taking this and you're making it you're putting it in a niche market of a niche market. Like, where do you think that you're going to make this kind of money?
You're not wrong, but that's their whole goal, is to target that niche market of a niche market. And if they successfully do it and sell 10,000 headsets, that is huge for Beyond, for Big Screen Beyond.
I
not
think
meta.
10,000 headsets would be way over worth. I think if they sell 1,000, like you have to this headset.
I think it's a good
headset.
headset.
Put it this way, this headset you can't even just order. You need to go get an iPhone
which is
that has
even better.
LiDAR, in it, so you can scan your face, and they're going to make every freaking. How cost effective do you think it is to make every headset set to fit the person that is the exact person that's wearing it. And then how all of a sudden, that headset is not going to work for anybody else in your household ever.
Which is fine. No one
For
uses
you.
my index.
For you.
And for all of the VR chat users, none of those people
Again,
let their
there
friends
is
touch their
just-
fucking headsets. It's the perfect community.
Yeah, I think this headset's super cool. I do. I don't want to kill it, but
It's definitely not for you.
all the
I'll tell you
arguments
that right now.
again, every time that you brought up a great point of why this headset is super cool, I've given you like 10 points that don't make a whole bunch of sense for big screen.
You have not.
I haven't. This
No.
is a over $1,500 headset when you're all the way done.
Like you're saying that the headset, it will only fit me. Like Brad says in chat, VR chat users don't have in real friends. It's perfect for them. No one's using their fucking headset but them. You're bringing up points that don't matter.
So we're making this headset just for VR chat people. Is that what we're doing?
That's their focus. Social VR, not just VR chat.
We should just call it the VR chat headset. So nobody else will. So it's
It
only
is called
for
the
VR
Bigscreen
chat
headset because Bigscreen is a social.
No, it's
platform.
called the Bigscreen Beyond. I mean, if you're buying, I can take my Vive Flow and go and get into Bigscreen and watch Bigscreen in my Vive Flow, and it's just as small.
It's
This
nowhere
is
near
not
as comfortable. You can't
They're
sleep with
touting,
it on.
they're
You can't lay
touting
down
this
with
as
it on.
resolution that's out there. That's amazing resolution, and it's a cool PC VR headset.
You can't
This
get
is
mad at me just because I don't agree with you.
Again, I am just trying to bring up points against what you're saying, because I just want you have to see the detractors. I think this is an amazing headset. I'm agreeing with you that I think this is a great headset.
I think you're thinking too big.
I
though.
would want this headset. I really would. Do I think?
you
But
wouldn't pay
again,
for
do I?
it.
No, I would never. I would not buy
Yeah.
this headset.
I know you wouldn't.
This headset doesn't make any sense to me. Like to
Yeah.
me, to me, I would way go buy the Vive XR Elite before I would ever buy this headset.
If I was looking to replace my Quest Pro, I would buy an XR Elite.
If I'm
I
looking to
wouldn't even
replace
think
any
about it.
headset, if I'm looking to replace my Index, I would go get a Vive XR Elite. The thing's super small. It's got great resolution. It's got color pass through. It's got a depth sensor, which nobody other headset has yet.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not saying it's
I
not a
don't
bad
need
headset.
I don't need lighthouses. It's standalone. I don't know. To me, it's got hand tracking. This thing doesn't have hand tracking.
Yeah, but it doesn't have hand tracking.
No,
No, it doesn't have hand tracking. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a fun argument. D,
So
what do you think?
Z-Storm even in channel says that he already knows 10 people that just play Zenith who have already pre-ordered it. It's a
Okay.
social VR they're going to sell thousands of them. It's going to shock you.
So do you think HTC will not sell any?
Different market. You're not
Again, but
thinking
you don't
big
think
enough.
you don't think any of the people that are in VR chat will go get the HTC instead of this headset?
I don't think that those types of I don't know the price. Like I said, the biggest problem I have with it is the price. It's too close to that headset price wise. It needs to be cheaper, $700-800, and it would be a no brainer. I think for what it does.
I don't know. This headset it's still. I want it. Trust me. I want it. I want it. Tomorrow, if they were like, hey, if you don't like it, just try it. I would try it tomorrow, and I would.
Read what Brad
sure
says.
I would.
They will not get the HTC headset instead of this set because of full body tracking.
Maybe because they want base stations.
It's just
I get
not
it.
you.
I get it. I get it. But again, are we just putting this towards the VR
Yes.
chat market?
That's what they're
This is
doing.
just a VR headset. Do you think it's cost
It's a
effective
social VR
to just sell a
headset.
VR chat headset?
They're not looking to sell millions of them, man.
Are they looking to sell 100 of them?
Maybe
1,000 of them? I mean,
they've
I,
already sold 10 according to Z-Storm.
I don't get guys. I don't know. Does anybody out there agree with me that this headset doesn't make any sense? I mean, this headset does. Again, I think this is cool from a financial spot. From a financial spot, a big screen making a headset. What they have done here makes no sense financially to me. This headset is set to fail. They are not going to be successful with this headset. Like what they put.
Somebody mark this down on the calendar because he's wrong.
What they put into this headset, how much they had to put into this headset, making this thing for years. By the way, Brad's been testing this thing for years. So you think that they put all this money into this headset and they're going to sell 10,000 of them and be happy and make money?
Yep.
Like what world is that going to be? Is that going to be profitable? How does that happen? Like I don't understand. Like if you come to me as an investor, if you come to me as an investor and say, look, I need $4 million because
But
I think I
they
can make
didn't do that.
two.
You're assuming they did
I
that.
think I
They
can make
didn't.
two. You need to give me 4
You're
because I
crazy.
think if we're really good and we do this right, we can make 2. Who the fuck is doing this? Like, where does this make sense? How are they getting this out? Like, what?
No, you're being
like,
ignorant. You do
how?
not understand that this is not for you.
Do you
Quit
understand
screaming
that
and
we are
yelling.
in a? Do you
It is
understand that
not a
we are in a
headset for
niche
you.
market where it's tough for Valve to sell headsets?
Damn it!
It's tough for Quest. You know, I mean, Quest sells headsets. It's tough for Valve. They're killing the PlayStation 2 VR and saying it's not a headset you should have to go buy right now for $550. Do you think they're going to sell tons of this big screen headset that cost $1,000 plus base stations plus controllers?
Yes.
I don't.
I
don't.
You're
I
wrong.
want it. I want it, but I don't.
You're not going to buy it.
No, I just can't see it. I want it.
No.
It's super cool. Trust me. What is in the headset I want? Just again, if we have headsets that fail, is that good for VR?
Yeah. Sadly, Bradley says it's probably more profitable per unit than the Quest Pro. You're probably right.
Again,
And
but
it's
how
going
many
to be
are
way
gonna
more used than my Quest Pro.
how many are they gonna sell again though?
Bigscreen, if you're listening, send me a headset.
Yeah, that's why Todd is all like, I love this headset. Bigscreen, are
I'll
you
buy
watching
one.
us? Yeah.
Just to piss you off, I'll buy
All
it.
right, just order it now. Be done with it. Can you order it while we're on the phone? Order it while we're on the phone. Oh my god, too funny. This thing looks cool. We'll move on, but it
What do
does
you
look
think,
super
D?
cool.
Because you're sitting there
All right,
awfully
all
quiet.
right, D, you
She doesn't want to
be
get
the-
yelled at.
You be the final decision, and whatever you say, I'll agree with. If you think Todd is right, I'll agree with you, and we'll all say we're all
Don't
going to go out and buy
Put me in the middle of this shit.
it.
No.
Too funny.
Bottom line, I just spent $700 on a freaking PSVR 2. I am not looking to spend any
Right.
more money. I am gonna take, if I had the $1,000 to buy this headset, I wouldn't. I'd be upgrading my memory in my PC or something else. New video card, who knows?
Yeah, that
No,
would be cool.
I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know. I'm hoping. I put it this way. I hope I'm wrong. We could clip this. We'll save it. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope there's 4 million people that go buy this thing, and it's extremely successful.
You're not paying attention. They're not
And-
looking to sell that many of these headsets. No one's expecting this to blow records
Okay,
and make
I'm gonna
billions of
spend
dollars.
I'll do all this stuff. and
You
make a
are
headset and
assuming
sell
that they're
20 of
making
them.
they spent
Okay.
millions of dollars.
All right. All right. Oh, okay. So do you think that they spent $50 to make to design a whole new headset?
Okay, so you went from $50 to $4 million. You don't
Again,
think
but it
there's
doesn't-
anything in between that
Yeah, but
could have
you're-
possibly happened
again, but
to
you're-
make
you're-
headsets for a niche market?
Do you
Come
know
on,
how many
man.
millions
You
of
are
dollars
so
it is?
narrow-minded.
But again, you think you can make a headset for $100? It's
If it
millions
won't
of
play
dollars put
after
into
the
this stuff.
fall, it's not a headset for me.
Oh my god, dude. You are so delusional with your headsets. You were insane. Like you think that they went out and they're like, we just want to make, we don't care. If we sell 1,000 headsets, we're doing good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not happening, dude. It's not happening. They need to sell as many headsets as they can. Trust me.
Oh, they definitely want to sell it, but they're not looking to sell millions of them.
Okay.
And if they are, and if you're
Let's
out
sell
there
100.
and you are looking to sell millions of them, well, then I agree with Eric. You're crazy. But I don't think that's your focus.
Yeah, no, it's the focus of most companies to sell as few as they can. That's the whole business. We want to
Condescending
sell
is not going to make
we
me change my mind.
We don't, look. We don't want to sell 1,000 or 100,000. We don't want that. We just want to sell like 100. If we can get 100 out there,
I
to the
agree,
market,
Z-Storm.
this will be
Z-Storm
fantastic.
says this is the perfect streaming headset. It is. It's going to be lightweight, never die. You're going to be able to rock this thing with Zenith for hours on end, my friend.
And again, Z, are you going to go get this headset, or are you going to go get your PlayStation VR 2? Because everybody who's out here right
he
now,
canceled his PlayStation VR 2.
Yeah, right.
He
He
did.
did not. He made it cancel, but he'll go get it. He's going to go get it though. If he did cancel it,
Yep.
He didn't cancel it.
they
Sony
canceled.
canceled it
yeah.
on him.
But he's not going to buy another one. He said he might go to the store. and see if
I
there's
heard
one.
he was going to go to Best Buy and go get it.
He said he might. Yeah, if Best Buy has them in stock.
Again, but I just want to see anybody who's championing this headset. I want to see people. I want to see put it up. I want to see it now. I want to see receipts of people buying this fucking thing. Tell me you're going to go buy it.
Nobody
Go
needs
get
to
it.
prove anything to you.
Show me a receipt that you're going to get it. Back it up. Well, I want to see everybody saying that this is the headset I'll get. We'll go
There
get
you
it.
go. Z-Storm says he's getting both.
Pre-order it right
believe him.
now. You can go pre-order it right now. I want to see it. I want to see all these thousands of headsets they're going to sell. All right, we'll move on. Todd's going, he wants to argue. You just want to keep arguing with me. Actually, I bring these things up
when you're wrong.
I just bring these things up because I like to like I knew where he was gonna go. I just love it. This is fun.
We had a conversation on I think Monday, and he's like, "You can't seriously think this." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, wait till Thursday." This is exactly what I think.
Brad says this was hilarious. I got a sick thrill out of this. These are my favorite parts of our show. I got to be honest with you. They really are.
It is. They're gonna sell. Yeah, Ryan Brandon says they're gonna sell 2, one to me and one to Z-Storm. That's right. That's all they need to do.
Whoa, big success! We got 2 units out this month. Let's tell our investors. Let's go. Oh, too funny. All right, let's talk about some games because as much as I do love hardware, you can't do anything with this hardware without freaking kick-ass games. And there's 2 dropping on Quest 2. Guys, there's still a headset out there called the Quest 2. It still has some good freaking games, man, and still has some good stuff coming.
Just saw chat. Brad says he's going to buy it just for Kayak VR.
Now, if you could buy it for Kayak VR and get What the Bat and play What the Bat on it, this is like the most perfect headset
It's the
ever.
dream headset. According to Upload, it's the headset of the year.
Oh my god. We should just keep talking about this every week, and maybe they will send them to us, Chad, to like reaffirm
they're not gonna send
and
you
change
one.
my mind. No, maybe they want to change. No, they already got you. They want to change my mind. They should send me one.
Well, no,
Change my mind.
if MASH gets a key to What the Frickin' Bat after the amount of shit that he talks
Seriously.
about that frickin'
They
game,
must think
they
that
might just send him this headset.
they must think the PlayStation version is really going to change my mind.
They sent me a key, so I installed it today.
That just goes to tell you that PR firms have no idea what's going on in the VR community. PR firms for games have no clue, because I guarantee you, if you're a PR frame or a PR firm that is ingrained in the virtual reality community, you know what every outlet is saying. And if you reach out to an outlet to give them a key, you should have some knowledge of what that outlet thinks. And if they called your game a steaming pile of shit, and you're going to release the same game on another platform, you go, "Hey, we love your coverage. Would you like to cover our game on the PlayStation VR 2? Here's a key." Come on, man.
You clearly didn't watch our coverage.
Exactly. I mean, geez. I mean, just spam keys out there. I mean, PR firms are crazy. Let me just give as much shit away to somebody who it's like going to like a guy who just streams Call of Duty and like, "Hey, would you love a key for our Garden of the Sea?"
But then on contrast, I contacted Survival Nation, I think it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Survival Nation, something like that.
Yeah, Survival Nation. Yeah.
I contacted them to get a key for Pico so I could do a Pico review, and they said that our channel wasn't big enough.
Well, you're not. You're not. What are you crazy?
It's like, what?
Oh my god, dude.
But What the Bat thinks we're awesome.
Hey, they love us, man. Hey, we should just go shit all over Survival Nation. They'll be pouring keys all over us.
I know, right? I really wanted to play that game. Yeah,
I know. I have it actually. It looks pretty cool.
Well, I have it
they actually gave me a key. I don't know what you did. You
Pico key?
No,
they gave me a Steam key.
They gave me a Steam key.
Yeah.
Artful says Matt should have 10,000 subscribers if he loved VR chat and What the Bat communities. Maybe I could. Maybe if I just stopped playing like Ghost of Tabor and just go into VR chat with Brad and just do all that stuff.
Yeah,
here's the deal. I
Imagine.
don't think I could go into VR chat anymore. Neos has me so engrossed that if I'm going to do anything in that type of environment, now there's not the amount of people in Neos, but I would rather go in Neos with, I guess, my friends than I would rather go into VR chat.
Yeah, VR chat's definitely different. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it is engagingly fun, like changing on the fly constantly what we're doing, and because you can't do that inside of VR chat. So,
right,
it definitely has its place. But I think once Neos becomes more mainstream and it's getting a overhaul, it's gonna blow our minds this year. So,
PlayStation VR 2 needs VR chat badly.
Yeah, or Neos.
That was one of the places today. I don't remember who it was. It may have been Adam Savage's tested. It might have been Norm who was saying that it needed VR chat. Or so one of the tech reviewers said that it needs a social app like VR chat or needs something like that. And I think that's right. I think it does. It has Rec Room. Now I don't know if the PSVR 2 will have Rec Room, but the PSVR 1 has Rec Room.
Yes.
and flat.
I don't know about PSVR 2 though.
I don't know. I haven't heard
I don't
anything
know why
anyway.
not,
Unless, but I think it definitely does need VR chat for sure. All right, Todd. Let's talk about some games. Let's get out of the hardware. Me and you will kiss and make up. We're gonna hug each other later. It's gonna be all fine. D, do I get you in the divorce, or does Todd get you in the divorce?
Yeah. I think
I'm
she's a free
branching out
agent.
on my own. Exactly.
You're leaving us both?
I'm out.
How dare
Both
you?
of you. Well,
How dare you?
get along, and we can all stay together.
No,
We
this
do get
is all
along. It's
good.
a healthy debate. Come on.
It is. I love it.
Until Mash screams and yells, and then
Well, I just
And
have
that's
to
when I
scream and
take my stuff off my ears because
yell. Look, if I don't rant every once in a while, people think there's something wrong with me, and it's
That's
been a
right.
little while. All right, so let's talk about games. You got into the Light Brigade finally. I've been trying to get you into the Light Brigade for a month, and you've been like crazy busy. But I know, but you're like, oh, I'll get there. I want to get in there. I'll get in there, and you had to like fix some stuff, and so it wasn't just an easy like you need to jump in. You had to like go do a couple things to get back hooked up in the accounts because you rolled back your computer from Windows 11 to Windows 10, and you got disconnected from all of our joint stuff. So you couldn't just get in there and play. It was stuff to do. So I understand why you didn't do it, but do you regret now not getting into it earlier?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I got into it on the Quest. Well, the Quest Pro is what I've been playing it on, and holy crap, man, I'm hooked. Like if we didn't have to do the show, I would still been playing it.
Really? See,
Oh yeah, I'm hooked.
That's one of those games, man.
I'm hooked. Yeah, it's. I'm not a huge roguelite fan. Like I do like them, but I find sometimes I find them too overwhelmingly difficult. It depends on the game. Some of them are great, and some of them are like, this is just stupid. Like I just keep dying. This is not fun. This is, you know what I mean? But there's enough here to give you rewards to be like, okay, I died again. There needs to be a better tutorial though. I think a little bit of walkthrough guidance would be nice because I found the blacksmith guy, but that was just totally by fucking fluke.
I didn't find it until Wes said, "Did you find the blacksmith?" And I'm like, "No."
Well,
I'm like, "What
thought,
blacksmith?"
like,
I just
this
kept going
gun
back into the
fucking
mission.
Sucks. Like I need a new gun. There's got to be a way to find a gun. So I just wandered around, and then I finally found a blacksmith. Fuck. Well, look, he sent me a gun. Cool. So yeah, there needs to be a little bit more guidance, I think, in the game.
Yep.
And then did you find the global leaderboard place?
I did, yeah.
And that was just fucking wandering around.
The only reason I did was because I knew I missed the blacksmith because Wes said if you go to the left instead of the right. So when you come out of this main room, when you die, you always come back to this main room. And if you leave that room, you go to the right down the hill, you start your mission again. You start your run again. If you go left, it brings you to this little couple of different areas where you can go talk to different people. And one of them is a blacksmith that will upgrade your weapons and sell you new weapons.
And different things, extra lives and a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
The only reason I did find the leaderboard is because Wes said it was over there. And once I saw him, then I'm like, well, what else did I miss? So I started looking around. Otherwise, I wouldn't have found it. I wouldn't have found any of them.
Yeah, they need signage. They need something.
It's
weird.
And she actually says there's like a woman that
pays attention to that shit.
Yeah, and she says go see whoever at the blacksmith because he'll help you. But yeah, exactly. I completely didn't pay attention.
The fifth time you've died, you're just fucking clicking because you want to get back in there quick, right? And you're not reading what the hell's popping up in front of your face. So.
And that's the game. It's got the hook, right? It's like I need to get back in and try one more time, because
one more run. Go through it again.
It is, man.
Yeah, it's
so
a one more run
more
game for sure.
Got the hook, man. Yeah.
I got a scope on my rifle now, and it's finally like automatic. I don't have to bolt action it anymore, and it holds 12 rounds. So now I'm just popping guys like crazy. How
many bosses have you made it through? Have you made it to the second boss or through the second boss?
I don't know. What does the boss look like?
Did you beat the first boss?
I don't know. What level is that? I don't know. I'm on like.
Did you make the sewers?
No.
Wow, you got all these upgrades and you're not even through the snowy level then.
I'm in the snowy level.
Yeah. So you haven't made it through. There's a boss at the end of the snowy levels.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
There's three big boss fights. There's three main biomes that you're going to go through.
Go back in there. I stopped playing that one after I got some attachments for my rifle, and then I went to the leaderboard and I started playing that one over and over.
You've done very well then. If you haven't beaten the second boss and you already have like an upgraded weapon,
a little white dot scope thing on the rifle,
that's doing well. Now, some of that stuff you lose in raid,
some of the attachments you can.
Some of the attachments you don't keep. You get them during a run, and then if you die, you lose them. But some your upgrades you get to keep. You buy those during between rounds, and you get to keep those.
What I like to do is, as soon as I kill someone that's got a rifle, I load mine full, put it away, and use their rifle.
Yeah, because you can only use theirs as limited.
And theirs has perks. If you look at the thing, it'll say 20 rounds plus 20 health, which affects you. So it might be a plus 2 health, might be a plus 1 health. Like, it depends on where you are. And then you pick up these rifles, and they have different things on them. And so I just pick those up, and I'll shoot those. And they're rapid fire, especially when I had the bolt action, and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of the damn bolt action. Their rifles aren't bolt action. You can't reload them, but at least they're not. Well, at least I couldn't figure out how to reload them.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
think
you can't. You can't. Their enemies'
I
weapons.
just drop it and pick up another one.
Yeah,
so,
they're set up so you can't.
And the machine guns, you pick those up, and the handguns, you pick the dual fisting pistols. Like, yeah, it's so much fun, dude.
You know who else likes dual fisting? My mom.
So you can't reload the other.
You can't reload the alien guns.
The other weapons. Can you take like parts from the gun at all?
No.
No.
Their guns are kind of like possessed, almost like they've got like alien goop and shit all over them.
Right.
So,
yeah, they're infected with what they call obsidian, which is like it like wraps around the weapon, and you can't unload the old clip to put a new clip in. So eventually, when you drop it, it'll just despawn. Because you can't really do anything with it. But like Todd said, that's a perfect thing because ammo can be an issue in this game. You're collecting ammo during the game. You're trying to find ammo, and you will run out of ammo, especially during some of these boss battles. Todd, wait till you get there.
Yeah.
And so you will run out of ammo. So it's a smart thing. Reload your weapon fully. Use their weapon until it's out, and then just throw it and grab your weapon off your shoulder and start shooting again.
And it's full. I always make sure it's full before I put it over my shoulder, and then I'll use theirs. And when it's out, you just drop it, pull out yours, and just keep going. Yeah. It's super fun.
Yep, absolutely. It's one of the best games I've played in a long time.
My
I love
only
this
other complaint would be the levels seem short, and maybe they get longer as you progress. But like the first couple forest battle, and it's what do they call it? Procedurally generated world. So every time you go down to the right and into the snow world or into wherever you're going, it's never the same, which is cool. Because otherwise you could just memorize a path and do, the other one isn't procedurally generated, I don't think. Is it? Global one? It might be too.
That one I did
I can't remember.
The daylight one or whatever they call it. That one I think is procedure. I think they're both procedurally generated. Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
But yeah, I mean you're right. It's different every time.
It's different every time. But it seems like, you kill like 3 or 4 guys near the beginning and it says round clear. And I'm like, I'm not even halfway through the thing. So you just end up walking alone. But there's tons of things to find. There's like vases and treasure chests and piles of coins. And they can all be used to upgrade things as you go along. So it's definitely good to, I'd teleport quite fast with that. It's good too. Like, I don't know. I could talk about this game for hours. I like it. You're strafing left and right, trying to avoid these guys shooting at you, but you can teleport with your right hand on the back of the rifle.
Yeah,
so as you're strafing with your left hand, you teleport with your right hand, so you can hop between trees and from tree to tree, and you get pretty quick at it.
This is one case where I think teleport is a must. Like if you're like, well, I won't do any game where I teleport. I normally hate teleport. I would never want to use it for normal locomotion. But this is a kind of game where you do have smooth loco too.
Advantage.
But there are times when you're going to want to like just hop because there's so much going on, and then you need to hop from cover to cover because you can't just. There's so much fire coming at you. It almost becomes like a bullet hell at some point. And if you come out of that same spot, they're just going to freaking destroy you. So you have to jump to a different spot, get a different angle to shoot them from a different side to where they're not looking. Because otherwise you're just going to get You're going to get destroyed really quick. And you got to remember, this is a single run through. You need to survive. And beat all the levels all in one run, or you're not you don't beat the game.
It's kind of a single run through. You get you get a soul life, so if you die,
you're right.
You can run back in, and you can play again. You play again in kind of black and white though, until you get to your body. You get to your body, you pray, you absorb everything that's in your dead body. Everything comes back to color, and you can continue playing.
Right.
If you die on your way to your body, then it's over and you start back at the
And if you do that, twice, then it's over.
You can buy a third life at Blacksmith.
If you get the third life later, that's cool. I know there's so much cool stuff that you can
there's
get.
So much
like
to
perks.
it. Yeah, there's a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, what did you think of the cards that are in like the some of the crates in round?
Yeah, so you get 3 choices of perk upgrades. So like extra soul percentage, or a magical power upgrade on your next shot, or a critical hit on your next headshot. And there's tons of them. But the cards themselves are 3-dimensionally holographic in the middle. So you look at a flat, like a Demio card, but instead of just looking at the Demio character, it's a hologram of the character inside the card. They're really well done.
Yeah, it was well done. I was super impressed with the cards.
That's really completely unnecessary. It doesn't affect the gameplay whatsoever. But to put that little amount of detail into those cards is really cool. It looks really, really good.
Kat has stopped in and chat and said good night all, and good night, Kat. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, hell yeah. So yeah,
you could
guys,
talk about Ghost of Tabor for hours. I could talk about this for hours.
Oh, seriously,
it's really good.
I can't wait to talk about this game.
Yeah, it's cool. You're gonna like it.
Wait till you guys.
Scary.
Wait till you guys get.
I got to tell you though, it is scary. These things make creepy fucking noises. Wolves come out of nowhere and they bite your face, and it was scarier than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, the bear trap scared the shit out of me the first time.
Because you don't see them sometimes, and when you're doing that,
buried in snow,
the hop with the teleport hop, sometimes you'll hop right into like 3 or 4 different traps. It's too funny. Too funny. But yeah, definitely go get it. I think we'll give away another key for that right now. Next week, PlayStation VR 2, Steam, and Quest 2 next Thursday. Or next Wednesday, I think, for PlayStation, and next Thursday for
both y'all keep trying to push this off until Thursday, dude. I'm not
Yeah, Wednesday.
Thursday's normally the drop day, right? So it's odd that they're dropping.
Yeah, it will be Quest 2. I don't know when the Steam launch is. Steam launch could be Wednesday also. I don't know, and we know PlayStation is going to be on Wednesday, and then the Quest 2 launch will be on Thursday. Because that's the way it always is for Quest, and you can't change it. Cool. Let's give the last key we have away for Light Brigade, and then we'll talk real quick about the cabin, and then we'll get the heck out of here.
Let's let me pull up the trailer for Light Brigade while we're doing this.
Yeah, for sure. D, are you going to get the Light Brigade? Is that one of the ones that you're going to put in your library?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait. I'm probably gonna have it pre-ordered, ready to go for
Yeah, have it downloaded, ready to roll.
Yeah.
I think Light Brigade's on sale right now too. If you buy it, and not on PlayStation, but if you buy it, I think in the Quest store, it's on sale until it launches.
I think it is on for PlayStation too. Yeah.
Is it too? Okay, cool.
For
That's good. That's cool.
Yeah, PS.
Oh, and the wand. We forgot to talk about the wand. The wand's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a little bit of magic in here too.
Yeah.
But I think actually Call of the Mountain, if you have that or pre-ordered it, that is downloadable now.
Yeah, I think you can get it now. It's downloadable now.
Right.
There's our winner, Arabella 72.
Wow, nice, Arabella! Congratulations. That's amazing. That's awesome. There you go. The Light Brigade. Kick-ass game, man. I love it. I'm gonna stream it Saturday, Todd. I think. So guys, I think on Saturday we have we talked to you guys about Barebow a few weeks ago, having some issues, member of community having some health issues, and I think we're going to try and he's got a GoFundMe going on. I think we're going to do we're going to live stream Saturday night, and we're going to kind of dedicate it to him and see if we can't help him raise some money to get this this surgery or this operation that he needs to help kind of save his life. So I will be in there for as long as I can stay in there, Todd. I don't know how long that'll be. But if I can stay in there for 7, 8, 10 hours, I don't know. We'll see. What do you think, D? Can I put 10 hours in on Saturday night?
You might play a game for 10 hours straight? I don't know.
It's going to be a quick break. We're going to do Reality Bites at 4 my time. Probably till that usually runs about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. And then I'm going to take a quick break, and then at 8 o'clock I'm going to start streaming. We're going to do this charity stream for Barebow Man and see if we can't help him raise some money to help him get the surgery he needs. He has a GoFundMe. We'll keep listing it that night. We'll talk about it, and we'll just anybody who comes in who can help donate, we greatly appreciate it. And Wolf Raza said he is getting his surgery. He is getting his surgery, but to get his surgery, basically his wife had to quit her job. So he could basically keep his insurance. So they're basically in a lot of trouble right now financially trying to pay for this and do everything. So we're going to do what we can to help them out to get through this. And yeah, he is getting it, but again, they need some help because his wife had to quit her job. So unfortunate. It's just a bad
Yeah.
situation, and then when people get into this and you go through hardships, it's a difficult time. So yeah, whatever anybody can do, come see us, come hang out with me, and if you'd like to donate, please donate. But if you can't, no worries, just come hang out anyway. It'll be a lot of fun, or
Yeah.
share it out. You share it out to other people; it'll help. But yeah, for sure. Okay, let's talk about who won that. That was Arabella. Yeah, I just want to. Did I say
Arabella, yeah. So
congratulations,
Arabella, we can't give you the key until it launches. So just get back with us next week. You're in our Patreon, and we talk to you all the time. So all good.
Yes, definitely. Okay, Drop Dead the Cabin review. Drop Dead the Cabin was an excellent game. Todd, tell us about Drop Dead. We had some fun in there last night.
Oh my God, such a good game, and definitely needs to be played with friends. It is not a. I don't even know if you could do it solo. There's so much going on, so much chaos. You crap your pants with friends in there. I can't imagine playing this by myself. I can because I have played it alone, and it is terrifying.
It's not good to play alone.
It's not good to play alone. No, they've done such a good job. It uses the meta avatars, which is a little bizarre because it doesn't really match the look of the zombies and stuff, which is a little disappointing. I found that as one bad thing I'd say if I have to find a con for this game. Using something else, even a Ready Player Me avatar might have been better. But oh my God, so much fun.
It is so much. It's so cool. It's one of the best games to play with another person that I've done in a long time, or just a straight co-op person, because it's so intense and it's just like keeps you on like you just don't know what to do next. Like, you don't know where to go. Like it's so many times I'm like, Todd, I'm going this way, and then Todd's like, no, I'm going in. I'm in the kitchen, dude. Where are you? And you lose track of each other so quickly because you don't know where to go.
Yeah, and Dee's got hours in this game. What do you think of this
I
game,
do.
Dee? You must love it.
I like it. The one gripe that I have about this game, those pink spiky mofos, dude. Seriously,
Oh,
it
pink spiky
reminds me of
dogs.
my Halo Needler back here. That's
Yeah.
what those things remind me of.
Totally.
And they are so squirrely and freaking just zip, 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 zip. Freaking hate
Yeah, it's cartoony. It is like a cartoony look to it, right? So it's not like super graphically gory. This has a fun kind of look to it, even though they are freaking kind of scary. I mean, but like some of them's wearing like
just they jump around and they
do.
They come out of nowhere. That's the scary part. It's not like they're scary looking.
Yeah, they're all over the place, man. It's so weird how they do this and how they jump from here to there and like boom, 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 and like they jump high too. So like when you're ready to go shoot them, they're just not standing there ready, like, hey, just shoot me. I mean, some will. They're just going to come through the windows, but you go to shoot them outside, and all of a sudden they're like, boom, they jump up to like the second story, and you're like, holy crap, man! And they're fast.
Yeah.
But I mean,
go ahead, Dee.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I've also had it too, where like the zombies would break through the window, like rip all the boards off. They wouldn't come through. They would just rip the boards off and then go to a different window. Like they wouldn't even come in,
Yeah, we
or
had that a
they
couple
would
times.
come in and then just go right back out the freaking window. I'm like,
oh, we didn't have that.
Yeah. How many different guns did you find, Dee? Like you've made it through pretty far in this game. Like how many different like types of guns? Because I haven't seen a ton of different types.
I've come across them all. Have I used them all? No, because the experience upgrade for the guns is kind of a drag too. It's definitely a grind. So I've only used that revolver.
Oh
plus
wow.
it's got the most damage, so I've got that revolver upgraded at least 1.5 times. So
And you've made it pretty far with just a revolver. I've used the sniper rifle. I've used the the Magnum is really good because it's got 14 rounds.
I love the Magnum.
Just 6.
And it's one shot. Well,
the 357 Magnum, yeah.
It's nice because it's like it can one shot. You headshot one shot with that gun, and you need some of those headshots to save the ammo.
Yeah.
Right. But
The
again, once
shotgun
you
looks cool
get
too,
your
though.
experience up and everything, the ammo drops from the zombies more often, you know? So me now when I'm playing, I don't have that big of an issue anymore with lack of ammo. Um, but it's the upgrades for the guns. It's just
Mhm.
Grind.
slow as
Yeah. And it was
And
the
there's no, like,
shotgun I've used, not the sniper rifle. There's no sniper rifle. It's the shotgun.
I was
right.
gonna say during the video, you're like, "Hey, we gotta go out to the shed. There's a sniper rifle in there."
It was the
We
shotgun in that
we
shed.
go out there and there's like no sniper rifle. I'm like, "What?"
I know. I was not happy because that's where it normally is. And I got out there,
Yeah,
opened the door, and it's just got milk. I'm like, oh crap.
that's not good enough. Milk is not gonna save me. I need like
Milk's not
ammo.
gonna save us.
It
You know,
does a body good, yo. Come on.
I mean,
now.
you do get some cool melee weapons, and you could throw like there's like things you can throw like because there's like coffee cups and there's like wine bottles
Beer
and
bottle.
liquor bottles.
Yeah.
But like the other most of the melee weapons don't last very long at
No.
all. Like 4 hits.
No.
Now you can
And
upgrade them, right? So they last longer.
Yes. The more you use
the
them, the more
melee
they will
weapons?
upgrade, just like
Yeah, 'cause
just like the weapons do. Yeah.
yeah, I've come out
I've
of it.
almost got a level 2 pitchfork.
Yeah. The more
Yeah.
you use them, the more you'll
Wait,
level them up, and then
you already have a level 2 pitchfork?
Almost
he used it
level
a
2.
lot in that one.
Yeah,
Last
man,
night
that
he used it a
pitchfork
lot.
was awesome.
Because
He needed it.
They're
seriously,
just sitting around outside.
I have played so many freaking rounds of this game, and I've only gone through, like I said, I've upgraded that revolver one full time and then maybe a half. So
Yeah, wow.
I wonder if
Maybe my
upgrading for
accuracy is
the
just better, D.
weapons are, for the melee is different than the actual weapon.
That could be too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how fast the guns go, but it seems like the more you use the melees, the faster you level them up. Because I think because I remember the bat. I used the bat like the first 2 rounds we were in, and it did level up pretty fast for me. But I remember I used the
Machete. No,
machete,
the
and they used
axe.
the axe quite
Yeah.
a bit, and that did go up too. But the guns did not seem to go up as fast for sure.
Yeah.
Chris
And it's neat
89 says drink your milk, you get jacked like Orland Hooper.
Yeah, so I was just going to mention the milk. The milk is your healing. That's the health pots in the game
Right.
is milk.
Right.
You can drink the milk yourself, and you can force feed the milk to other people that may need help.
You can like pour it down their throat.
You can, yeah.
Oh man, Brandon says Mash played What the Bat in the cabin. I did, man. I'm like, Todd, how did you get a freaking revolver and I got a bat, man? It was terrible, D.
And then when you die, the res mechanic is cool because some
Got a
games have a
high five.
defibrillator, some whatever. As long as you're holding hands for the 10 seconds or whatever, then
No, me and
I
Todd
don't
were
think it's
holding
10
hands,
seconds.
Dave.
It feels like 10
No,
seconds.
Dave,
you
me
don't
and Todd
hold
were holding
hands, you
hands,
high
yo.
five. You high five.
No, we
You
were
high
we
five.
could have done,
We
but
were
wanted to
holding
we
hands.
wanted to hold hands,
That's
D.
the way we could figure it
Oh
out.
my god.
We were in the corner by the
Wait a minute,
fireplace.
you didn't hold
holding
hands? You gotta hold hands, D.
No,
Yeah,
you
D.
high five a motherfucker in those situations, dude. Come
No,
on, you don't
hey,
hold
look.
hands. Zombie killing is not a time to
D,
freaking
I
hold
was
hands.
scared.
You
I
gotta
was
watch our video
scared,
because
and I
there's one
needed
point he's
somebody
like,
to
"Hold
hold
my hand." I'm like, "Well, don't hold the hand. I got my gun
No,
in."
dude. Oh my god.
Oh,
Grown
D.
men
All
holding
right.
hands.
We had so much fun.
This is funny because I'm you guys are holding hands and D is the one freaking shooting and blasting.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
know. D is the stone cold killer in this game. Your
know
your
it.
scores are crazy. Todd's pretty good. I only beat him 1 round where I had more kills than him. He beat me every other round. It's just not
Yeah,
fair.
the next round was like 80 to 35 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh
good.
no, 60,
Well,
60 something, I think.
Again,
actually.
we would go in the beginning of rounds and I would have a bat and he would have a freaking 357 killing every zombie.
Yeah.
And I
Popping
got
heads off like crazy.
like all of a sudden I hit the zombie twice and I look down, I have like a little stump in my hand for the bat. It's gone. It's
It
like
was
2 hits,
very
it's dead.
difficult for me to edit our footage because I couldn't find any where Mash was killing people.
Except for the round I beat you by 3 kills.
3 kills,
And
yeah.
I had a gun there.
And that one wasn't recorded. From
Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, he
I was
happened to
dead
lose. He
half the
happened to
round.
lose that one. He happened to lose that one in the editing
Yeah,
room.
that's right.
The only downside with this, I would say, Todd, the hooking up mechanic was a little weird. Trying to get in game together,
Yeah.
and then the
little
voice. So like the
Terrible.
voice, the person that you hear in game in the audio, I think they do it on purpose to make it sound like you're talking through a walkie-talkie or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's on purpose, but that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like you're like Like,
It
I
sounds
think you'd be
terrible.
better
Yeah.
off with Oculus Chat for sure with this. Like,
Yeah, you can see in our recording if you go to our YouTube channel and watch the video, I sound fine and Eric sounds like he's
it's
in a
whoever you're
well with a
like,
walkie-talkie. Yeah,
right, like exactly like I sounded on on the video is exactly how Todd sounded to me in game. So
right.
whoever you're talking to is going to sound weird that way. It doesn't. It's not you can't hear them. It just sounds again like you're talking through a walkie-talkie. It has that like staticky, echoey vibe to it. Where we
Yeah,
were way better off when we were in Oculus Chat. We were way better off. But the problem is Oculus Chat won't record so if Todd's recording, it won't record the other person that's in chat with you. So,
right.
we couldn't use Oculus Chat. But I would recommend that if you're going into this game and you're going to go in with a friend and play, I would team up in an Oculus Chat and then just hit, you know, you can just click on, go to the app that you want to play in. You can do this all just from your Oculus Home. You join up through group chat, and then you just click on the game, and it'll bring both of you into whatever game you pick right from your Oculus Home. So you
Yep.
don't even have to physically, or manually go load the game itself. It'll load it for you just by picking it in the Oculus Chat menu, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, and it was good, and that worked great.
It did sound like I was using a tin can. Bill says it really did, man.
It did. Yeah.
It was terrible. Like I was at one point, I'm like, Todd, I don't even know how usable this is going to be.
Yeah, and I think my voice chat volume must have been up too because you were like super loud. But
Well, I'm usually
is what it is.
I'm usually pretty loud.
he's usually pretty loud.
Especially in that game because I was freaking screaming my ass off, dude. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, where's the stairs? Like, you get lost. Like it's not that big of a
It's
cabin.
not a big cabin.
But I was like, where's the stairs? I didn't even
You're
know. I
so
was running in
lost.
circles, man. And then when you get outside, when you get out, the cabin's almost manageable because if you get into some of the rooms where you can just cover like 2 openings or 2 entryways,
Right.
but it's when you get outside and they're coming from everywhere and they just pop up out of the ground.
You gotta keep moving. That's
You
the
gotta keep
key.
moving.
You just gotta keep
Yeah.
moving
Just
and
keep moving.
just
Just like
walk,
Dory.
man.
This is
You
like
know?
Dory. Hell yeah. All right. It's a very cool game. Definitely 100% recommend. I think from all of us, we had a blast in it. It's something I will definitely go back to. It's a lot of fun. I love it, man.
This is a good Saturday night live stream game too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
worth
I'll definitely do
a
that.
lot of
If the only thing with that is I can't have chat in my head, my headset when I do Quest games, which I hate. But I'll probably do it anyway, just because it'll be a fun game to do.
Oh, right.
Maybe even have a third person out of headset just watching chat for us. We could be in a Discord chat so we could hear them and they could just watch chat or something like that. They gotta fix that, man. They really do.
Gotta fix that, yeah.
They gotta get it so you can have if you're gonna stream Quest, gameplay, you need to be
I
able to
loaded Discord onto my
chat.
Quest Pro. Yeah.
Did you
Did I
really?
say that?
No.
I
How
haven't
did you do that?
Screwed. I did it through SideQuest actually. I
Can-
found the
can-
APK through Reddit. I haven't tried it yet, but everybody in
Would
the,
you be-
in the subreddit said it worked.
Would you
I
be
don't
able to
know.
load that into your headset when you play a game?
I don't know. That's why I did it. I want to try
We
that.
should try that. I don't know.
I don't know if it runs in the background. That'd be cool.
That would be worth looking at because
I'll try it this afternoon.
because we're gonna start streaming a whole bunch of stuff because I want to start streaming some PlayStation stuff. I mean, we're gonna have Firewall Ultra coming. That's gonna be a good team game that we should all get in and play. I mean, we're gonna have some good multiplayer stuff that we're gonna want to get into. I have my
supposed to be implemented on PS5 too.
yeah
Coming up.
Yep. Yeah, and you can stream directly from the PlayStation 5, which is actually a nice feature, but it's not as high res as I would like. But I already have a 4K capture card that we can run that off of too. So, but if you
the
have
capture card I'm using is 4K as well. So
yep. So we're good
That'll
to go
work.
there.
I
think
know
we're gonna cover a ton of PlayStation stuff.
Mike's got a cool little box that records directly to the box to an SD card in 4K. His PlayStation stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's neat. I think he sent pictures up on Twitter. I think today.
Oh, yeah. What?
Oh.
It's like a box, like a.
Yeah,
I
it's-
have mine's
it's
like an
quite big.
external. Mine's external. Mine's like it's a Elgato 4K capture card. It's like that big and it plugs in. It's
No, this
very
isn't. This is a substantial
oh wow.
box.
I'm gonna have
I'll
to
have to look it
at
up. I have to look
Yeah,
it up. I don't remember what it was called.
You
Well,
know
either
who
way,
else has
very
a
cool.
substantial box?
Yeah, super substantial.
Thanks.
Yeah, D. Way to go, D. I
You
like
said
when
it
you
so
get in there
quiet.
with
I
'em.
hardly heard you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm
right, we got-
afraid because I don't know how loud this is
I
gonna
know.
be for you guys.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, guys. Let's
We got one more
wrap
key
this
to the
up.
cabin to
Let's,
give away.
yeah, let's get this away, and we don't have to. We have to draw a winner too for the other giveaway, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll look that up at the same time.
I will just say thank you for everybody being here tonight. We appreciate it. It's been a cool night. Lots of stuff to talk about. I think we had some great conversations and went over a ton of stuff. And just thanks for being here and hanging with us. I'm glad Dee got a chance to be here for the whole night.
Yeah, I know. That
Few and far
literally
between
happened.
nowadays.
I know. Got to get a new schedule, man. What was a new winner?
Oh, nice. I like when we
Yeah.
get some first-time new winners. Prodigal. Cool name. The Prodigal Son
Yeah.
Returns. I like it. Congratulations for Drop. That was for Drop Dead the Cabin, right? That was the last.
That was
key
for
we
Drop Dead
had.
the Cabin. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Congratulations, awesome game. I think this is one of those games where like people are like, let's go in and play, Mother Gunship Forge or whatever together. This is one of the games where people will hear about because people will be like, let's go, play. The only problem is it's only co-op, right? It's only 2-player, but you get a whole bunch of people in there. Each in their own two-person thing.
Yeah, totally. All right, I'm just setting up the. We're done with the wheel, I think.
Babster just slid in, says sliding in a little late, just in time if you're here to win. What was this? This was for Requisition, right? Requisition VR.
This is Requisition VR. So you needed to comment on last week's video.
Yep.
Don't rush out and do it now because you're too late.
Too late.
But you comment on the live show after the live show is over, and you get entered in to win another key. And this one's for Requisition VR Steam key. We had 14 entries only, so your chances are pretty good. And we'll see who it is.
This is cool, man. I like the way you draw this.
Diego Darko.
Look at that. Requisition VR to Diego Darko.
Reality Bites,
Congratulations,
yes.
man.
Sorry,
If he is-
Stephanie. It shows his comment as well, right?
What was it? Oh, Reality Bites. Yes, I know, right? Some people are super excited for Reality Bites. Yeah,
But then
sorry,
look what he
Stephanie.
writes.
That's funny. I didn't see that. That's funny. Oh man, I'll have to let my wife know about that. Yeah, she's gonna be super happy about this. Oh man, too funny. But yeah, I'm
All right,
looking
if anybody
forward
sees
to.
Diego, make sure you get him to hit me up on Discord or something.
Yeah, you guys. There's a lot of guys, people out there in this chat that know Diego. I'm sure he was here. I knew he was here earlier. He probably is not here now. But if you guys see him, message him, let him know that he won something. Have him hit Todd up, and we'll get him the key for that. Anybody who won the Light Brigade key, we'll take care of you guys next week after the game launches. And just again, message Todd for that, and then that's it. Come join us on Saturday, right? We're gonna have lots of cool stuff. We're gonna talk with GT. It's gonna be a little catch up with him. We haven't, the three of us or four of us actually, with me, Todd, GT, and D, haven't been together in quite a few months. We all hang out individually a little bit, but this will be the four of us back together again. We're gonna talk all kinds of gaming. We may talk some flat gaming. We're gonna talk.
Oh,
a
we
lot
will.
of
He's already got a
We may-
topic she wants to talk about.
Heck yeah, we may talk some retro gaming. We're gonna get the full gamut. We'll talk a little bit about life, see how GT's doing, see how we're doing. This is a very cool catch up show for everybody that we're going to cover a lot of different topics. Reality Bites is super cool and a little bit different flavor than you get from our Thursday night show. Right, Todd? You looking forward to it?
Yep, I'm super excited. Been a long time. Last time I was a guest on the Crewcast. Actually, was last time I was on a podcast with.
Oh, that's right.
With GT, so it's been a while.
Yeah,
been a minute.
Dude,
like it.
It's seriously been so long since we did an episode.
I gotta give
of
GT shit about that too. We got Between Realities, both guys.
Yeah,
Virtual
right.
Strangers, both guys. Q2C VR Gamer. What the fuck?
I know, right? We got 15 people on this podcast. Holy crap, dude.
I know, right?
It's still fun though. I don't care. Bring as many. Well, how much fun did we have when we had 12 people on? Remember when we did 12?
That was super cool. We're gonna do that again.
That was a lot of fun.
Wait until New Year's. Yeah, that was super fun.
We have a whole bunch of people coming in the next couple of months. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of cool stuff planned. So definitely come and hang out. Q2C VR Gamer, and guys, we're 40 people away, I think, from 4,000. Go tell somebody you know. Go share it in another community you're in, whatever, another Discord you're in. Share it around if you would. It would extremely help us a lot. Trying to grow this thing as fast as we can. So share it out there if you can. If you're already subscribed, share it out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
It'd be awesome.
Hell yeah. All right. That is going to pretty much do it for us tonight. We'll see you Saturday, and then I'll see you Sunday for Virtual Strangers. It's just podcast on top of podcast on top of podcast.
I know we're sick of seeing you, man. Come on.
Pretty much. We're going to talk more big screen stuff as soon as we get done
Yeah.
with this. Me and Todd, we're going to go at it again. All right, guys. For Todd and D and myself, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Take it easy.